All right, everybody. Appreciate all you tuning in. I see Captain Mizaki for 1 month now. I'm going to be really amused if this goes 7. I mean, it could. With the way Yamamoto pitched game 2, it could go 7 for the first time since 2019. Appreciate all you guys tuning in for this one. Starting this one a little bit earlier, just because we had some big news break in the NFL that I just want to talk about for a little bit before we go on, because I wasn't able to do a stream before. I said it was up in the air on that. Turns out wasn't able to get it done, but we do have a new dumb decisions out on Mike McDaniel last night. Speaking of the Dolphins, we're going to talk about Chris Greer. We're going to talk about Travis Hunter as well. That's why we came on about 20 minutes before first pitch. So appreciate all you guys tuning in. My name is cgiulianihpu. If you've never done one of these streams, how it works is like this. Fire on the chat, any questions you may have. I'll be happy to answer anything, everything. Also, happy Halloween to all you guys. Every donation, get your question right away. Otherwise, I just go in the order they see them. Vote on that poll. Who you think wins, Blue Jays or the Dodgers? If you're a member, you can show us for either one of these teams using the emojis in the chat. We got the emojis for the Jays and the Dodgers. If you are a member, and we're going to be doing live play-by-play and color commentary on this game, potentially the final game of the series. The Jays win their first title in 32 years. So, let's talk about Greer and let's talk about Hunter really quickly. Frank be with you. Happy Halloween, everybody. So, starting with Greer, about time. I mean, he shouldn't have gone last year. Chris Greer needed to be gone. I don't get why you keep McDaniel, though. The problem right now with the Dolphins was leadership. I mean, I think we can all agree. The problem right now, there's no leader at all whatsoever. 56-8, wow, that's a lot. Yeah, Jack's stuck going now. You're going to get to that in just a second. But the problem right now is that there's no leadership in Miami. We see two with the players-only meetings and then calling out the crowd and all that. The false start. And McDaniel clearly can't communicate well. It's a mess. So the way to make leadership even worse is to have a guy that's clearly a lame duck at this point. You fire Greer, you don't get rid of McDaniel. It doesn't make sense to me. I would just clean house, and why give McDaniel half the year to ruin other people? I don't get it. There's no leader right now. There is no leader whatsoever right now in Miami, and it's a mess. Greer, thank God he's gone. He's been there for over a quarter century at this point. He's fantastic. Yeah, if you're a Fan of a different team he is. How's it going, Joe? Appreciate you tuning in. You know, then a Florida team, the Firewoman didn't clean house. Yep. But it's a mess in Miami. Greer, thank God he's gone, but they need to just clean house entirely. Because McDaniel, they're going to just tune him out. It's going to be a mess. I mean, they quit on him last night. They clearly quit on him last night. Or they're not Lear's men. No, they were not. And then the other thing, too, that happened in the NFL today was Travis Hunter goes on IR. Non-contact injury. I think, I mean, I know people are questioning, like, the workload and how, like, it's impossible for a guy to play like this, and this was inevitable. No. This is non-contact. It can happen to anyone. It was a non-contact injury. It's a fluke. Non-contact injuries, complete fluke. Plus, he wasn't even playing a lot of snaps, relatively speaking. He was going to take a high snap load, apparently, against the Raiders, and this is what sucks about life right now with the Jaguars. This is what kind of sucks, is that, well, I don't think Dolphins going 2-15. I think they'll win like a game or two, but you watching paint dry is more productive than watching Mike McDaniel try to speak English. Yeah, it's bad. He can't communicate anything effectively. It's really bad. But what sucks about this is that the Jaguars are right in this thing. They were right in this. Travis Hunter balled out against the Rams. They were going to increase his workload. He was going to show off the second half of the season, and then this happens. This just feels like it might be one of the most deflating injuries in Jags history. I mean, not since MJD 2012. At least the ACL's intact. Yeah, we can't have nice things. Not since MJD 2012 I felt this deflated about a Jaguars injury. Because it's like, we were on the up and up. Second half of the schedule was easier. And you've got a guy who was balling, and he was going to get unleashed, and now, yeah, they were limiting his steps. Yeah, they were limiting his steps. Yeah, they were. They were going to increase him going forward, but obviously not anymore. It sucks. It just sucks. And now our first round pick is out. Our 2 third-round picks have been on IR, so they're out. So this is just bad. It's just takes all the fun out of the season for the Jaguars. I don't think it's over, but it's awfully close. There's no room for error anymore. With how good the AFC is, there is no room for error. Like, it just got a lot tougher. You lost your best receiver and your best corner. How many times I got upon this year? A lot, yeah. Yeah, first came out Travis, yep, with the hype rookies, yep. Yeah. Sucks. He was playing well, too. He was playing well, and I really thought he had a shot at Rookie of the Year if he played like I thought he was going to the second half of the season. He beat the Chiefs in Monday Football. Yeah, we have like one good thing every 5 years. McDaniel, I'm loving it. Yeah, I saw the word Skip Bayless earlier. That was insane. Yeah, Skip has lost the plot a long time ago. Dolphins firing Rookie McDaniel. Yeah, I don't like it at all. I mean, Greer had to go. He had to go 100%, but McDaniel's not a leader. McDaniel is clearly not a good communicator. There's no leadership right now in Miami. So why are you keeping a lame duck on? Doesn't make any sense to me. I would just clean house, start from scratch, go from there. Yes, the Oaks break teams, yeah, it is known. Also, I do this thing every Thursday night. I haven't even done that yet. Right now, the video course, yes. Yeah, no, it's as bad as you think. So is he going to rehire Bill Cowher? No, he's just a crotchety old man at this point. Yeah, no, it sucks about Hunter, but the life of a Jaguars fan, we can't have nice things for more than like a week. I'm going to spin this wheel, $5, or excuse me, not $5 more. Wrong thing. I went autopilot there. $50, I'll do any song you want me to at live band karaoke. $25. There's a song that is half off, and we're going to determine the song that's half off tonight. I will also, in honor of Halloween, the Time Warp will also be half off. Why not? Yeah, so skip it. That was incredible. McDaniel's not built to be a head coach. I'm with you on that one. Jamming by Bob Marley. Okay, wow. Okay. So that's a song that's half off. I will also make an exception for Halloween. The Time Warp is an option. I will make the Time Warp $25 as well. So $25 gets you either Jamming by Bob Marley or the Time Warp from Rocky Horror Picture Show. Bills Rams Super Bowl is a playing for the Hall of Fame for the quarterbacks. It is, yes. Absolutely. Absolutely it is. We'll go starting lines for both these teams. Time Warp, yeah, from Rocky Horror. Otani Smith Freeman beds his batting cleanup. He's going in the 4th spot, despite his struggles. Teoscar Hernandez, Muncy, Kike Hernandez, Edmund Rojas, and then Yamamoto pitching. And then for the Thriller's not an option, unfortunately. I wish they had Thriller. Springer, Lucas, Guerrero, Bichette, Varsho, Kirk, Barger, Clement Jimenez as your 1 through 9, then Gausman on the bump. Somebody's watching me. Also a great song. They don't have it. Condolences to YouTube TV subscribers. Yeah, another contract dispute. It feels like we've lost the art of negotiating in today's day and age. Like, I think if this month has taught us that, I think it's that no one wants to negotiate anymore. It's sad. It doesn't make any freaking sense. It does not. It does not. That parent exam? Ooh, all right, I can't wait for that. You know OT tonight, unfortunately. If these gambling companies are paying YouTubers, comedians, etc. Oh yeah, they're paying out the wazoo because they know you get them hooked. You get them in with easy bets, then they keep their money in, and then they get addicted. I mean, it's genius. Yeah, I saw Eli's son dressed up as Dart. I love that. He's got a good sense of humor. How's it going, Jonathan? Happy Halloween. Is Ghostbusters an option? It is not. I wish it was. Ghostbusters, somebody's watching me. Thriller, I wish there were options. The band knows the Time Warp. They do not know any of like the other like classic Halloween songs. They don't know any Christmas songs either, which kind of sucks because that would be fun to do starting in a week. Karaoke resumes again next week, so no worries there. I should also note every donation counts. Triple to make the call. This is the last day for this to make the call. You're going to help me decide which game we're calling tomorrow afternoon. Penn State, Ohio State, Vandy, Texas, Army Air Force, or Navy, North Texas. I saw that with Selena. I did see that. That is insane. So, every donation counts. Triple toward that. That is not an option. They don't have Iron Maiden. They do not have anything Iron Maiden. Or Iron Butterfly. They do not have anything like that. Tomorrow, we will do 3 college football games if this series ends in 6. If the Jays win tonight, we will hop off. And we will do on Saturday night, college football. You will vote on the game tomorrow between 12 and 3:30. Which game we're doing. If the Dodgers win tonight, we'll play Game 7. And obviously, we'll be live for Game 7 tomorrow. Over college football. Let's say play than usual? Yep. I mean, I get it for Halloween. I get it. Yeah, the UNC Jordans are playing tonight. They were. I think tickets are like $3 to get in. I saw the ticket prices. It was like ridiculously cheap. And this game is going to start in just about 10 minutes over on Fox. Again, appreciate all you guys tuning in on this Halloween night. We've never had a World Series champion on Halloween before. Yeah, it's insane what's silly. I know like some of the details, but I don't know like the full story, but like I saw that today, I'm like, holy cow. That's nuts. Okay, we're not doing OT tonight. We'll do OT tomorrow in all likelihood. Yeah, it just sucks I wasn't able to do OT, but we did 2 OTs yesterday, so it's not the worst in the world. And we have a new Dumb Decisions out. You guys have really supported that Dumb Decisions. It's doing very, very well. It's a 1 out of 10 right now. If there was World Series also my Twitter post. Oh yeah, no. Halloween does not rest for baseball. Does not rest. Yeah, we got over 9,000 views already on that one, which is insane. So I appreciate you guys a ton. I'll never call it X. No, me too. Me neither. From Angelino, let's go Blue Jays. I think a lot of people are rooting for the Jays tonight. A lot of people are rooting for Toronto to finish this thing off. They've won 2 straight after that 18-inning loss in Game 3. The problem tonight is Yamamoto's on the bump. That's the problem. Melt some tunes from the neighborhood after the game. Yep, pretty much. Poor Toronto kids having to drag their parents away from the TV to go trick-or-treating. Want someone think of the parents. Well, I think at 8 o'clock at night, it's pretty much done for these kids. Like, it'd be different if it's on the West Coast. I felt very weird going to the World Series 2 years ago in Arizona when it was at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. It was like, okay, this is kind of weird. But 8 o'clock at night, I think it's done. Squirrels are cute, yeah. Yeah, Dalvin's will hire me as the GM and head coach, yeah. Somehow I don't think that's going to happen. Pablo should release the video with her yelling at anyone in NFL Films. No, they should have. They should have. It shows the dynamic. Yamamoto was forced, yeah, but still. Dumb decision from Mike McCoy Sunday? Yes, I do. I 100% do. Mike McCoy has made 2 really bad gaps in 2 games. He is pretty, he doesn't trust Cam Ward, which is really bad. Bless you, thank you guys on that. Come on with a $5. What McDaniel did was stupid, but remember, he isn't just a coach, but a father, husband. Chris, we should be thankful for what he's brought to our city. I look forward to see him continue to lead our Dolphins. 8 more games. 8 more games of this. Oh, man. I feel it. I feel the pain of Dolphins fans, because I remember last year when Doug Peterson thought he was going to get fired, and he did not, he didn't, and you just know it's a dead duck and a wasted season, something that should have been done last year. It sucks. Because you knew this was going to come. You knew that it's just not going to be a good year. And I'd say one single trick-or-treater. Yeah, I don't have any trick-or-treaters in my place, so. The locale of the month? Oh, I know. I think the NBA is the locale of the month with the gambling scandal. Worst single season collapse in NFL history. I mean, 93 Dolphins are up there, 23 Jaguars, 87 Chargers, 03 Vikings are a good pick, 09 Broncos, 08 Broncos. Yeah, worst spot time to go and work Toxic. Yep. Here we go. Guess Coach Rally's house probably. Yep. Here we go. Here we go. Now, the locale of the month is the NBA. When the FBI gets involved, yeah. Terry Rozier and Chauncey Billups are the locale of the month. My trick-or-treaters around 6:30 had steady phone until about 7:30, and then everyone just was like, we gotta get back for the World Series. Yeah, usually around, well, at least the Eagles are in the playoffs that year. Usually around 8 o'clock, it starts dying down. 7:30, 8 o'clock, people just have like pizza parties at that point. Oh, wait, no, Broncos, yep. If I had to buy candy, it would have been fun-sized Butterfingers for all. Ooh. Thanks for trade Cam Ward drafting a new quarterback? I mean, I don't think that's insane. Again, I'm not a Cam Ward fan. I think you draft a guy first overall and you trade him out for 1 year, it's a bad look, but I did like Mendoza and Simpson. I do like them a lot more than I like Cam Ward coming out of college. I do like them a lot more. I don't think you would do that, but it's not the craziest idea if Ward does not play the best and you have a new coaching staff at that point. It's not the worst idea to be like, you know what? Let's have this coach pick his quarterback and give up on the guy for 1 year. I don't agree with it, but it wouldn't be the craziest idea in the world. I actually don't think it's insane. Calvin, to a locale month for each month this calendar year. Ooh, all right, let me think about this one. When is more time? I think so too. Yeah, it's so much worse too. Kids involved? Yeah. I would say so too. Well, Cam Ward fits the trade. I'd say, definitely a first round pick. I think the Rams would be all on that. Rams give a first round pick for him. Got one family trick-or-treaters, some younger siblings were out trick-or-treating. That's it? Wow. You ran out of candy? Yeah. That's always insane when you run out of candy. That's a lot. Okay, locale of the month for each month. Oof. All right. This year. Locale for January would be... Let's just go in order on this. Locale for January, probably Sam Darnold. 200 kids, and now it's done. Yeah. Right around 8 o'clock it stops. Yeah. Everyone be safe. Yep. Should have been 12, 4, 9, 7. Yep. Well, I saw Grossi on the Instagram post. He's not disgust. Oh. It's the emoji from Inside Out. I know his girlfriend's anxiety. I know that. She's anxiety, which is great. He's, is it disgust? It's the purple one. Yeah, I might actually, Did with Josh Rosen, Browns with Kaiser. I mean, and Panthers with Colossus. I don't hate the idea. If he doesn't improve. He doesn't have a lot to work with, but if he doesn't improve, I actually don't hate the idea. There will be some conversations if you have the number one pick. Because I like Simpson a lot better than I like Ward. That's pretty feasible in the season. Yeah, January, I'd say Sam Darnold. February, locale, the Chiefs for the Super Bowl. March, locale, every Cinderella in March Madness is boredom. Yeah, that's the one. There are two purple ones. April, locale, Shedeur Sanders. That's got to be the one. It's got to be Shedeur for April with the NFL draft. May? April's Duke. Oh, yeah, that's a good pick. Well, Shedeur Sanders also. I think Shedeur with his slide has to be for locale. But Duke's a good pick as well. May, Maple Leafs. Just got what's the story with Selena? It's high school. It's bad. Basically, a teacher got arrested with the football team and whatnot. It's bad. You were going to play baseball? Yeah, 8-10 is when it starts. 8-10. You weren't over Canton Ice put in the worst possible position? Yeah, me too. September could be the Mets, yeah. Yeah, it's 7. We had about 700. We had a lot. Because basically what happened was our community was built right around the same year I was born. So a lot of families moved in, and it's a good school district too. And all the families moved in, and they were around my age. So everyone grew up together. September, the Mets. I think the Tigers have a good case for September. Cavs or Celtics for May? I'll go Maple Leafs. Yeah, those are good matchups. Cavs or Celtics for May? Yeah, I'll go Leafs. June. Locale for June would be the Rockies. Arkansas, yeah, Arkansas's a good pick. I mean, you could go the Rockies. July, the Mets of the trade deadline. The locale. August, locale. September, I might go U.S. Ryder Cup. Just everything with the USA and the Ryder Cup. Yeah, the locale of the century, yes. August, locale. There's not really a lot to choose from in August. UNC football, oh, that's a good pick. That's a great pick. At least the Tigers are in the playoffs. Yeah, but they collapsed that division hard. Scott McGough Lark on the warm-up laps. Oh, that's a good pick, too. That's a good pick. The Mets are a good pick for September. Tigers are another one. Rolling here, late ball, across the pond. Jack on the phone, muted TV comments. It's late, all good. Let's do it. Helsley, yeah. IKF breakout game coming. He got a hit last time. Can the Dodger offense do anything? $1 million question. They've scored just 3 runs the last 2 games. And dating back to the 8th inning of Game 3, they've scored 4 runs in their last 29 innings. Where's our costume? I just throw on a jersey. I don't have a costume. I've never been a dress-up kind of guy. Big excuse. Oof. McDaniel press conference, one of those Score Slate commercials. Oh, yes, me too. I couldn't believe what I was watching. I was like, you got to be kidding me. Like, he doesn't know. He doesn't know why he did that. Just the contradictory logic was insane. First proper game baseball watch. You picked a good one, I think. Arby's found it. I'm going to guess Texas. Mets in August and September. You could go with that. 60% he ran with the Jays to close off the series tonight. Presto, show me the Mike McDaniel's AI Presto circular a while back. Oh, man. Did you see the AI thing that happened in the NWSL? Did you guys see that? First pitch to Ohtani, and we're underway. Swing and a miss. So 1. It could be for Ward, yeah. Like, you guys see that with the NWSL? Like, this was insane. Stearns could be locale, yeah. Yeah, watch that one. Is sickening. 0-1 the count. Jay's finishing not tonight. I think Jay's in 7. Swing and a miss 0-2. Good start here against Ohtani. Ohtani had that great Game 3. Since then, 0 for 7. Yeah, that's greatest coach press ever. Yeah, that was something special, that rant. Or that press conference. Like, it was just like a bunch of him saying, over and over again. So it wasn't a hard question either. Yeah, you saw that, Billy. Yeah, the coach of the Seattle Reign, that one just misses outside on the splitter 1-2. Loves that splitter pitch. We saw that with the, there was a coach in the NWSL that basically used ChatGPT to come up with their strategy. She asked them, like, what's the identity of our team? And ChatGPT gave a wrong answer. So then she decided to keep asking ChatGPT stuff and was like, okay, how do I play against Orlando? And they're like, well, they have good attackers, so you could probably play 5 in the back. It was incredible. More of Tennessee or Oklahoma Game 7? More of Game 7. I think it's still technically mandated. 2-2 to Ohtani. Fouled off. We stay alive. Goff's been on the bump here for the Jays. Last time out in Game 2. Pitched well before the 7th inning. Was one of those games someone had to lose. 6 2/3, 4 hits, 3 runs allowed, 6 strikeouts, but really did a phenomenal job the first 6 innings of that game. Allowed 2 solo shots in the 7th, but retired 17 straight at one point. He's going to start this one off with a strikeout. Ohtani, 0 for his last 8. Has not gotten a hit since Game 3. Got him with that splitter. One down. And in comes Will Smith. ChatGPT for the win, yep. Oh, Brian Kelly press conference, great, yeah. Yeah, Laura has a pretty good coach. Yeah, doesn't need to do that. That's like they're 4th right now in NWSL. Like, she doesn't need to do that. Like, they're doing all right this year. I don't know if I would admit, yeah, I just outsource my strategy to ChatGPT. Smith chops it high to 3rd, and that's going foul. Smart play there by Clement at 3rd, because that was a high chopper. There was no way if he caught that ball that it was going to beat the throw. It would have been a 1-out single. So wisely decides to let that one bounce and just hope for it to go foul, and it does. Yeah, I mean, as a Vol fan, I completely get that. To make me call you feeble Otani. Shohei, what happened? Oh, man. Oh, 1. In the dirt, 1-1. He turns to AI to create plays out of desperation. I think we're nearing that point. I think we could be getting to that point in the next 10 years. Manly gets a manager getting 26. I'm going to say fiction. How foul balls get called? So there's the foul line. It's got to go past 3rd or 1st. 1-1, swing and a miss, 1-2. If it lands in foul territory or bounces foul before it reaches 1st base or 3rd base. You know, here's a guy. Destroyed every race car, race at gets these. 1-2. Gossman got a strikeout last time. Can't get the strikeout there. That pitch in the dirt. 2-2. Will Smith moved up to the 2 spot during Game 5. Was 1 for 4. He's been struggling as of late. That's the story of the Dodger offense. Smith just 2 for his last 14. And 1 for 8 over the last 2 games with a pair of strikeouts. What ERA would equal 1,000 over receiving season? I would say 3. 3 and under, I would say. Smith, that one's foul into the stands. What a grab! Holy cow! The kid in the green. Happy Halloween to you, my friend. The kid in the green. That's better than any candy he's going to get tonight. Oh, man. Go to a World Series game on Halloween, do some trick-or-treating beforehand. Catch a foul ball like that. Oh, man, that was a nice grab. What's Ina Ruth? No, I mean, I get it. I would still do it. Swing and a miss. Got him on the splitter. Back-to-back strikeouts. Good start for Gossman. Smith's struggles continue. In comes Freddie Freeman. Hit the walk-off in Game 3. Dodgers have not won a game since. Freeman 0 for 3 last time out. You know, Tani Ruth, the comparisons make a ton of sense. I agree with the comparison. Feels good to be back in Utah. Nice. Prime King Henry or Prime King Henry. Prime King Henry. Easily Prime King Henry. 1-0 the count inside. Jason Reichman receivers, top 5. Definitely top 5. Could it be 3? He might be top 3. I mean, you got Chase and Jefferson 1-2. We all know that. I have no problem you put him at 3. 1-0. Freeman fouls it off 1-1. If you put Jason as the 3rd best, I'm not going to fight you on it. As long as you have Chase and Jefferson 1-2. All good going. Still appreciate you, man. Happy Halloween. Sanders and Wheeler both have their issues over complete games this year. Yo, Wheeler and Wheeler's issues are health related. Yo, Yamamoto last put Saturday, so he's been on regular rest. 1-1. Swing and miss 1-2. Also, pitch count for Yamamoto was not insane for a complete game. It was 105. So it's not like it was anything ridiculous. It was like a 130. Was anything like that. Yeah, YouTube TV, yeah, it's bad. No one wants to negotiate anymore in anything. It's sad. Trigger with the Astros for the game? Probably not. 1-2. Swing and a miss! The splitter! 3 strikeouts on the splitter. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Yesevich set the rookie record in a World Series game last time out with 12 strikeouts. And Gossman off to a great start here. 3 batters faced, 3 strikeouts. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. We go bottom 1. And the Dodgers have scored just 4 runs now in their last 30 innings. Prime Garrett, Prime Watt. Prime TJ Watt? I'm taking Prime Garrett. JJ Watt, I'm taking JJ Watt. Have St. Brown number 3. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with St. Brown as number 3. There are some good options for number 3. That's where it gets tricky. I'm fine with JSN being, as long as he's in the top 5. Favorite MLB player of all time? Oh, that's easy for me. Albert Pujols. Albert Pujols is my all-time favorite player. Watching him hit the ball was otherworldly. And I have an autographed jersey of him in my place. It is like dead center on the back wall in my place. Like it's, yeah. Pujols made me a baseball fan. It's like how MJD will always be my favorite Jaguar, barring anything crazy. Pujols will always be my favorite baseball player. How's it going, Cujo, from non-100 lost Colorado Rocky Country? How's it going, man? Appreciate you tuning in for this game. Don't be the team to walk off the 18th of game 3. Yep, that's a good thing. Thoughts on BIC winning the... I don't know what that is. CBS1 should be Ian and JJ. I'm shocked the Jaguars Texans next week at Ian JJ. I'm like, oh my god, we get actual people that can talk. Jay's think they could just want Yamamoto to end this? They might. But Yamamoto is just darn good. The last 2 games, he's got a complete game. Vanderbilt, how do I have him? I have him in the top 10. Back from Mexico, nice. Favorite NFL playoff game doesn't involve my team. Oh, man. 13 seconds was insane. 07 NFC Championship, 13 NFC Championship, Super Bowl 49. Mohamed Harris Salah. They could. They absolutely could. Yeah, I think right now that the battle for number 3 in terms of receivers, JSN, Puka, and St. Brown. That's probably there's probably a clear top 5. JSN, Chase, Jefferson, Puka, St. Brown. Do you remember Spackhoff? I do not know. I do not. CBS 1 through 4 interchangeable. I'm going to say fiction. Double Hail Mary. Oh, that was a great game, too. I remember watching that in the sports bar at my college. Yeah, very well in the top 10. Yamamoto on the bump. He has been phenomenal this postseason. Back-to-back complete games. First pitcher in 24 years to do that in the playoffs. And he starts things off the Springer with a strike. He has allowed 1 run or less in 3 of his 4 playoff games this season. But George Springer back in the lineup. Got injured back in game 3. He's back tonight. But he's going to go down 0-2 here. Kevin Harlan again. Nice. If you look for Yamamoto, you go back to his last 9 games, including the regular season. So go back to August 31st against the D-backs. Upstairs 1-2. If you go back to that, he has pitched a whopping 62 2/3. In that stretch, he's allowed 8 runs. His last 62 2/3, 8 runs allowed. It's the foul ball there. We stay alive. The key for the Jays, work the pitch count. His ERA the last 9 games, 1.16. Miami needs disciplinary. Yes, they do. How long does this last? About 3 hours. It's about the same length as a football game. Yeah, they need disciplinarian. They do. I would say Flores, but so what happened the last time that happened with him in Miami? 1-2. Did he go? He did not. Again, you don't need to score runs if you're the G's. CeeDee Lamb, he's close to the top 5. I'll put him at 6. You just see long at-bats. Work the pitch count. Make the arm fall off. Did you ever enjoy the Packers also? That was crazy. Possibility of him being the manager of D-backs rival? I wouldn't hate it. I wouldn't hate it. My favorite right now is Corbin Carroll, but my favorite all time is Bulls. Also, do you line for my team? Who would I pick? They all have to play the same. They all have to play at the same time 1 full season. They all have to play the same. So just pick the best defensive line in NFL history. Springer, grounder to short, picks it up, throws to first. I mean, 85 Bears are the obvious pick. And that's the first out. His last 63 innings, 8 runs allowed. I mean, 85 Bears are the obvious pick. I'm impartial to Saxonville. I mean, you get Ngakoue, Campbell, Fowler, Darius, Jackson. I mean, Saxonville, that D-line was stacked. No costume? No, I don't dress up for Halloween. I haven't done that in a while. It costs money. It's like, I don't want to, like... You know me, I'm pretty frugal with stuff. Lucas up to bat. Drops down to the 2 spot. Seeing as Springer's back in. Takes that one for a strike, 0-1. Lucas, 2 for 3 last time out. Time of the stress of his face goes, oh, that's nice. I'm going as myself, yep. I'm going as a YouTube streamer. That's a chopper to third, and that might be an error. Jays get the first base runner of the game as Lucas gets on board with what we think will be an error on Max Muncy. His bad series continues. The Dodgers have not been fundamentally sound throughout this postseason, or this World Series, I should say. We saw Varsho hit a triple last game because it was misplayed out and right by Teoscar Hernandez. That goes through the glove of Muncy. Should have been an easy 5-3 out. They're going to call the hit. It's a generous scorekeeping. Just as Ghostbuster handing out candy. Nice. The last time I did a costume was Todd from BoJack Horseman. I could pull that off. I got the yellow beanie, the red jacket. 0-1 the count. I mean, one year I just stuck a piece of paper to my shirt and it said Idaho. I might do that. I might go 1-1 the count. I might go to the party dress as that. I might just stick a piece of paper to my shirt, tape it, and it says Idaho on it. See if anyone gets the reference. 1-1 the count. Grounder to third. Muncy makes the play. 5-4-3. There you go. Muncy bounces back. And the Jays go down in order. We go top 2. No score still. At the Rogers Center. Amato. Yep, there you go. Yamamoto tonight. Yep, it is Yamamoto tonight. So, again, we're doing the math now with him. He's gone 29 2/3 this postseason, 5 runs allowed. His last 63 2/3, 114. Don't have a costume, I do have a Halloween shirt. Heads of Jack, Sally, and Zero from Nightmare Before Christmas. Oh, that's great. That always works. Nightmare Before Christmas, that's a Halloween movie. That's not a Christmas movie. That's a Halloween movie. There's no way it's a Christmas movie. I'm actually Idaho. Oh, man. You went as Idaho last year? I might just do that. Living on a Prairie, you love band name, It's My Life. Oh, God. I mean, I love Bon Jovi. I've seen them so many times in concert. They're incredible. Man. All right, I'm going to buy You Love a Bad Name. That song also holds a special place in my heart. Sell It's My Life for Living on a Prayer. But that is tough. I mean, those are all-time classics. Max Muncy missed the ball because of the glare from the sun. Yeah, the glare at 8 o'clock at night in the Rogers Center. So one of my friends did that in college, my senior year of college. One is a serial killer. That was great. That was great. And yeah, Jets I wonder if was Ron Sewell. We don't have the right resources. Yeah, I'm surprised they're not going as a Kim Possible character. No, all the chat routines were done. Halloween Christmas, yeah, but it's more Halloween. Yoshi will throw 125 before Dave takes him out, yeah. Yeah, I had someone do that as a serial killer. I don't have a box of cereal with me. Like, I don't have any cereal boxes. The Keller went to put up a poll for it. All right, we'll do that. We'll put up that poll. Oh, you don't mean on the same team. You just mean same year. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Okay. Okay, now let me rethink the question with that. Well, the greatest one's a decade. I'll have to check it out at some point. Okay, I did not understand the question then. Okay. So I had to play 1 year together at the same time in the league. Okay. How's it going, Brody? Appreciate you tuning in. All right, let me think about this one then. So I have an idea in mind. That's a good pick, but I have an idea in mind. First pitch to Betts, fouls it off. He's batting cleanup tonight. He has been struggling as of late. All right, so I have to pick the best front four with that. Swing and miss. Got him on the splitter 0-2. All right. I mean, I've got to go something with you got to have Lawrence Taylor, Reggie White. You got to have that. Question is, who you put in at defensive tackle? I think that's the best combo. 0-2, fouled off. I mean, that would be the best possible combo. I would say 1990. You get Reggie White, Lawrence Taylor, John Randall, Cortez Kennedy. There you go. She thinks a pie? I don't think it's a pie. Upstairs 1-2. Meant for you to go as Idaho, but that one works too, yeah. Oh! Oh, yeah. What's that go as Idaho goes nothing. If you go, yeah, play small ball against Yamamoto, yep. 1-2 the count to Betts. Fouled off, we stay alive. Yeah, 1990 you get Lawrence Taylor, Reggie White as your ends, and you get John Randall and Cortez Kennedy as your defensive tackles. That's the winner. Yeah, I'm confused by his tweet. Yeah, it's just the most random order. One, two. Grounder to third. First time today the Dodgers put the ball in play, but they'll be set down 5-3, and Betts' struggles continue with Hernandez coming up. Pressure would be like 9%. Yeah, it'd be insane. What cake is a crust? For us, this morning game 7-6. Oh god, that is there's a game. All good with you all night. All good. Let's go, baby. Let's go. It just gets, yeah, the stood up part's not good, obviously. The stood up part, I didn't say the stood up part, that sucks. Yeah, it's happened to me before, it sucks. 22 Young, Watt, Garrett, Donald, that's a good pick too. That's a very good pick. All good picks for Halloween movies, Steven. All good picks for Halloween movies. 0-1 the count to Hernandez. He's got a hand each of his last 3 games. He's behind 0-2 in the count. Looks like Gossman doing a very good job getting ahead in the count on these guys. Gossman retired 17 straight at one point last time out against the Dodgers. He's got the first 4 set down here. He's been very good this postseason. A 2.55 ERA. And he'll get a strikeout, number 4. They cannot hit that splitter. 5 up, 5 down, and in comes Muncy. It's over the atmosphere. Oh, man. Ooh, random player. Ooh, man. I don't think I'm going to get that one. I don't think I'm getting it. Husband intentionally scared all the kids. Opens the door, the kids see Pinhead. Oh, God. That's amazing. Who are you calling Pinhead? I love that. Oh, what the count. That's amazing. Yeah, Never Forget's obviously more Halloween, yeah. I mean, the songs are in minor. Most of the songs are in minor keys. Look, there's no way a Christmas movie has a green, like a character called Oogie Boogie that is green and pointy. 0-1 down low, 1-1. Max Muncy, the less said about him this World Series, the better. 0 for 3 last game. He has really, really been struggling. Dating back to Game 3 of the LCS, here's a guy that's 3 for his last 26, hitting 115. Perfect game is can't throw a ball? What? No, you can throw a ball. Perfect game is you can't walk a guy. 27 up, 27 down. No base runners. You can throw a ball. Immaculate inning is you can't throw a ball. Immaculate inning is 9 pitches, 9 strikes, 3 strikeouts. A perfect game, there would never be any perfect games if that was a thing. 1-2 the count. In the dirt. 2-2. Reggie Sanders. Ooh. Call the Saints in both. Ooh. Yep. Yeah, that's funny. St. Salvin's week 13, St. Salvin's week 17, St. Stan's week 17. Yeah, God, no. Those games are going to be torture on the eyes. 2-2 to Muncie. 3 for his last 26. Fouls it off to stay alive at 2. Perfect game. Yeah, you can allow flyouts, yeah. Just can't allow a base runner. At a park to Ian, we'll talk about. All good. Yeah, just can't allow a base runner. But flyouts, yeah, you can do that. No one can reach base. That's all it comes down to. But we've seen perfect games. Mark Burley threw a perfect game, and there was a play at the wall. Dwayne Wise had a play at the wall. 2-2. Full count. Splitter gets away from him. It's interesting with Gossman right now. He's over 15 pitches an inning despite facing the minimum. These are long at-bats. With Gossman, a guy who has not thrown 100 this season in a playoff game, gets the strikeout there, though. 5. Count it. 5 strikeouts through the first 6 batters. The Dodgers just 4 runs their last 31 innings. We go to the bottom of the second. Remains scoreless here. The last foul between Yamamoto and Gossman was a great pitcher's duel, and the second verse might be the same as the first. No hitter, you can allow walks, yes. No hitter, you can allow walks, you can allow errors. Just can allow a hit. Perfect game is you have to go the distance. 27 up, 27 down. Gossman pitcher well so far, yep. What do you do for your team tonight? Well, now you've done the last 5 games. Well, so far, Dodgers have not done a lot the last 5 games. Last one. One perfect game. Oh, Don Larson. D-line with player from any era. Ooh, okay. Any era. Well, I'm still going Reggie White, Lawrence Taylor. At tackle, defensive tackle, I might go Aaron Donald. I'm probably going Joe Green. Or Merlin Olsen. Team State's elimination of the World Series on Halloween are 2-0. Yep, there's never been a champion on Halloween. Never happened. Yeah, if I'm picking the best defensive line possible, Reggie White, Lawrence Taylor, those are my ends. That's easy. Tackle, I'm between Donald, Green, Olsen. Page is a good pick, too. And Bob Lily's a good pick as well. But those are like the only 5 options you got. And, I mean, you could make an argument for Bruce Smith, I guess, but it's White and Taylor. You're not going anyone else besides White and Taylor. Max Muncy, 3 for his last 27. They are working the pitch count, though. First 6 batters have faced an average of over 5 pitches per at-bat. And Goss, most he's thrown this year's 107. He's not gone above 91 this postseason. Went 82 last time. What about corners? Ooh. Ooh, man. Corners all time? I have 2 corners all time. Night Train Lane and Dion. Go Night Train Lane and Dion on that one. Burnett walked 9 guys with no hitter. Yeah, Edwin Jackson with the D-backs against the Rays, 8 no hitters. Deacon Jones is a great pick too. That's a great pick. Pitcher was on perfect game. Jinx got him fired. No, I don't think. I mean, you can't say perfect game, but I mean, the answer is Jinx. There's like no real such thing as that. But obviously, that's like one of the unwritten rules. You can't say it. Deacon Jones is a very good pick. The Rams D-line. I mean, you look at the D-line can build just Rams players is just insanity. You know the D-line of Rams players with Youngblood, Jones, Olsen, Donald. Every Christmas Eve? Oh, It's a Wonderful Life. My mom watches that every year. That's easy. My mom watches that every single year. That's why Sunday Night Football, whenever they did Sunday Night Football on December 24th, it was always on NFL Network and not NBC because they aired It's a Wonderful Life. How's it going, Bobby? How about Halloween? Thoughts to Rico on the Super Bowl and the Winter Olympics right after? He's a workhorse. I mean, he did that last time. He did the studio show for the Super Bowl and then did the Winter Olympics. I mean, he knows what he's doing. Favorite Game 6 of World Series history? 2011. Easy. 2011. No fly zone plus Legion Broom. Oh, that's a good pick, too. Yeah. First pitch by Yamamoto Bichette. 4, 5, 6 hitters here. And that's in their first strike 0-1. Bichette, Varsho, Kirk due up here. Again, if you like what you see, folks, hit the like button, subscribe. Helps out time. We're not doing overtime tonight. Just keep that in mind. We will do OT tomorrow after either a game 7, if it goes 7, or a college football game that you guys will vote on tomorrow from 12 to 3:30. 1-1 the count. Bichette looks at that one for a strike. 1-2. Bichette has in each of his last 3 games this postseason. And came back from the injury. Silent for the entire postseason and most of September. And he'll go down the slider. He will go down there. Yamamoto. 4 up, 4 down so far. And in comes Varsho. Now it's fellow friends. Amen to that. Last row is straight still at home. Oh, that wasn't Jackie Robinson. That wasn't Jackie. Cam Scabu is the Giants practicing around with a football. He is just like, he's insane. His body's built different. One other count. What address does NBC or every Christmas? Oh, I don't know on that one. Well, no, Strigo did not call the Super Bowl, but he did the pregame show. Right, he didn't call the Super Bowl that year. That was Michael's last game. But he did the pregame show and then flew out to Korea for the Olympics, or Beijing for the Olympics. One other count. South Korea was 2018. Varsho hit each of his last 3 games. Football's not married to Christmas. Yeah, I never want the Jags to play on Christmas. United 3 for obvious reasons. Yep. Kick him up in a pimp costume. Oh boy. Oof. Do you know what I'm saying? You know, I don't like football on Christmas. Yamamoto now a 1.13 ERA his last 64 innings. 2-1 to Varsho. Fouled off down the left field line. 2-2. Where's the Vatican? I did not know that. The 1-2 because screw the Phillies, yeah. No, nothing would shock me about Scatterbo. His mind is just... Football is life. Football is life is just Cam Scatterbo. 2-2. Varsho. Into center field. Popped up. I thought it was going a lot deeper than that. It actually went right to the shortstop. Mookie Betts makes the play for the second out. I thought it was going to shallow center, but just up there long enough to never leave the infield. And in comes Kirk. Since August 31st now, Yamamoto 1.12 ERA. I should know for Yamamoto. He's allowed to run the 4th, 5th, and 6th against the Padres to start before that. So if you go even further back. His last 67 innings now, a 1.07 ERA. He's got a 1-1 count here. Am I going to win the Hall of Fame? Yes, he should be. Absolutely. Right, 9 innings and 22. Now he's only at 2. Yeah. No, he didn't have 9 innings and 22. The Olympics were the same time as the Super Bowl. Get out of the lead-out program. The lead-out program was the Olympics. That's why they do it. NBC was supposed to air Super Bowl 55, CBS 56, and they flip-flopped. Because NBC wanted to be the Olympics as a lead-out. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that with the pimp. That was insane. And one of you guys are not. There you go, posers. How's it going? I appreciate you tuning in. 3-1 the count. Super Divers Yamamoto. Favorite trope or saying? I mean, I do like saying I'm sorry. What? I do like that. I mean, you hear me do that all the time in videos. 3-1 the count. In there on the inside corner, full count. You think I got an end on that one? No special all win stuff? No, not for World Series. We did that last night. World Series, it's too important. It's just like very weird if I'm like 1-1, bottom of the 9th, and like there's all these like spiders on the screen. It's a little different for football. But yeah, gotta lock in on this one. 3-2 the count. Popped up. Shallow right center, calling everyone off, and center is Edman. And Rojas at second today. Edman not at second. They decide to change the outfield. Used call last time out, didn't work. Used pause the first 3 or 4 games, that didn't work. So doing Rojas at second, Edman in center. And he calls everyone off to make the out. We go top 3. Yamamoto now. His last 67 and a third. 1.08 ERA. This guy is borderline unhittable. Hernandez, Edman, Rojas, 2 up here. With I'm sorry, 1-0. Yeah. I'm going to start was the 4th. Let's say Beijing for additional coverage the next few days. Right, no, he stayed in America and then he flew out to Beijing afterwards. The Padres the only team to hit Yamamoto consistently. I think they see him a lot. So you get more, you have more in-depth scouting reports. It's a lot easier to face a guy when you have faced him many times before. You know his strategies. You know his tendencies. Right, I'll get to that in just a second, Bobby. Right, Ellie only needs one tonight, yep. That is the most recent. Wow, that is the most recent. Lucy had a chance to win the game at the end with a Hail Mary ball was tipped, but the guy was 2 yards short of the goal line. Oh, man. It's the Vandy Mizzou game. Mount Rushmore of Eagles. Yeah, this is tough. I would go Reggie White, Brian Dawkins, Jason Kelsey, Steve Van Buren. No hot episode of South Park? Ooh. That's what I would go with. That's tough. Right, being an opponent of a different round has its advantages. It does. McDonald's Diet Coke makes me feel lousy? Yes, I do. I do. The top three, it's a pitcher's duel right now. Both guys facing the minimum so far. Gossman, 5 strikeouts and 6 hard out. I do not. I do not. I just have to pray to God this game does not go 20,000 innings. If the game becomes like a blowout, I'll have a hard out. But I already let them know. I was like, hey, like, I have no idea when I'm gonna get off. We'll figure out when. They understand. They know. They're like, yeah, I gotta do the World Series. But once it's done, I'm rushing over. 79 here is Kiki Hernandez. Gonna lead things off for the Dodgers. He'll look at that one down low for a ball. One of the few times that the Dodgers are gonna hand the count on the first pitch. Hernandez 1 for 3 last time out. So now I'm playing the best lately since Game 3 of the NLCS. Just 4 for his last 26, hitting 154. Takes that one for a strike, 1-1. Yeah, like I say, everything 100%. Yeah. Signature catchphrase. Probably welcome to dumb decisions. I'm sorry, what? If I had a nickel. There's a few. I think welcome to dumb decisions is probably a signature catchphrase. Waiting for Kelsey. But Kelsey, I mean, revolutionized an entire offense with a tush push. I mean, Lane's a great tackle, but he's not the greatest tackle of all time. You can make the argument that Kelsey is one of the top 3 centers in NFL history. 1-2 the count. Like, Otto, Webster, Kelsey. Like, that's the list of the top 3. For most people. 1-2. In the dirt, 2-2. And these are long at-bats. At the very least, they are long at-bats. You're making Gossman throw pitches. For a guy that's not got 100... more than 91 this postseason. Miraflu's just done with you on that one. With you there. I hit him on the first time. Remember the games in Asia? Yeah. In Korea, yeah. I remember that. I was like, what the heck was that? 2-2. Goodbye! Strike 3 on the slider. Just nicks the outside part of the zone. Strikeout number 6. In 7 batters faced. What a pitch. Thought he was going with the splitter. He's gone with a splitter all day today on strikeouts. Said goes with the slider. And man, that is a masterful pitch. Yeah, dumb decision. Yeah, that's one. How's it going, Joseph? Appreciate you tuning in. Spooky seems to next here. D-backs, Fish, Orioles, I would say. Don't blame me for Koko's. Nice. Can we say the Jays 1-7? They can. That's a base hit. Edman over the head of the first baseman, Vlad. He'll get on board with a 1-out double. First base runner stops the streak of 7 straight guys retired. The Dodgers finally have some life with Rojas coming up. First pitch swing there, took it to the wall. And Tommy Edman has not been playing well this series with the bat. Just 2 for his last 18. In a good spot here. Next up, Miguel Rojas. They're looking for any spark in that 9 spot. They tried Paez, didn't work. They tried Cole, it didn't work. Swing and a miss 0-1. Now they're going to try Rojas. Just his 2nd game this series. His last hit was October 1st in the wild card game against the Reds. He has only taken 6 plate appearances since then. Thoughts on the firing? They had to do it. They should have fired McDaniel too. Of course it's 7, yep. 79-year anniversary of the greatest baseball game ever. It was incredible. Game 7, 2016. I mean, my God. I'll never forget where I was watching that game. 1-1 the count. Junior High during season 8 was quoted that episode all the time. Nice. You know, Greer had to go. But so did McDaniel. McDaniel also had to go. I don't know why they didn't fire McDaniel alongside it. 1-1. Rojas fouls it off, stays alive. 1-2. I think my favorite one is Itchy, Scratchy, and Poochie. That's my favorite episode. Just so funny. Dr. George gifting 20. Whew. Which game do you want? I'll get you on the call for it. Yes, straight up pitch is probably going to hit you. Not good. Which game do you want? Happy Halloween. Who's got these? Jekyll, Boulder Crypto. In the Dirt, 2-2. District of Command. Colin MC. No Soy Anemonio. Evan. Ian. Stephanie. Santa. Amazing Cook. Hands. I recognize a lot of these people. Jeff. Mark. Nate. Shahid. Base CPU. Who got fired? Chris Greer. The Dolphins GM. Jay. Smitty. Vaticalix. Strike out there on the fastball. First time through the order. And Gossman struck out 7. Can Ohtani drive in the first run of the game? With a guy in scoring position. Which game do you want? I'll get you on the call for it. Is it back from Trick or Treating? Nice. We want the two. You want jamming? Okay. They're going to walk Ohtani. You want jamming with Bob Marley? You can pick any song you want. With a Hunter, you can pick any song you want. I gotta check if they know jamming, because I have no idea if they know jamming, but we'll see. Make it even between Ohio State Venice so they're equal. Okay, you want to hear Time Warp? We can do Time Warp. I'll get Time Warp on there. Put it in the queue. All right. I guess I'll put Jam in the queue there, too. I don't know if they know it. If not, we could obviously figure something out with that. All right, give me a second here. Smith into left field. Off the wall base hit. They walk Ohtani, who was 0 for his last 8. Does not work. 1 run's going to score. Other runner holds at third. And Will Smith getting jiggy with it. 1-0 Dodgers. They lead. Give me a second here. Someone's got GM? No one yet. No one yet. Welcome time we got him out the less than times? I don't know. I would not have done it. Okay, so that's a 3-hundo. So, let's see, how do we make it even? Let me figure out how we make it even. Guess my YouTube TV have those drop ESPN ABC? Smart. Yeah, they have more character suits than everyone else, it feels like. Great slap to left by Will Smith. I love it. Can't with Louisville style. There you go. Alright, we'll make it even. There we go. Highway theme song Thriller. I'm a Thriller guy. Ghostbusters is also great. 1-1 the count. Exclamation better than YouTube TV. I've never gotten YouTube TV. I have no desire to. They have more character suites than anyone else, it feels like. And it was Freddie Freeman. I'm not going to walk him to face Mookie. A bit surprised by this. First is open. Come the core entirely better than next February YouTube TV. Remember Bob Marley? That's how it ended. $100 to 25 song done 4 times. Yeah, just over and over again. It's like What's Super Cat with John Mulaney. That is inside, and that'll be a ball 2-1. Monster Mash, good song too. They can't listen to that year round. Monster Mash is only like a. It's only a. Like a. Once a year kind of thing. Yeah, Champ Kelly's gonna be interim manager. In the Dirt 3-1. Right, ESPN probably wants a lot of money. Yep. They know. I mean, they know sports are the way. Michael with a tenner about that. Nope. OH. OH. All right. Get you on. Appreciate you, man, as always. That counts as triple. And Freeman gets some more with a 5-pitch walk. Gossman was pitching well, and it's all coming apart this sitting as he's on 50 pitches. Mound visit here. Again, the Dodgers, even though they weren't getting on board, they were working that pitch count. I don't want to say it's going to be a quick game for Gausman, but... Of course, given that's what I had a feeling the Dodgers wouldn't. I mean, with Yamamoto in the bump, I always had a feeling. Yeah, the music video was telling me theme. Yes, it is. Where's the value? Most of my games are on ABC now. I also get 3 College Football games on ABC. You don't get the championship, though. You don't get the College Football championship. There are a lot of games that are still exclusive to ESPN as well. So Mookie Betts, bases loaded. 50 pitches already. 3 8 outs. It's looking good for the Dodgers right now. Yamamoto is pitching out of his mind, as always. Gausman, good the first time through. Second time through, not so much. And his pitch count's getting up there. I'm not sure he goes more than 6. It's not the end of the world, but Yamamoto is showing no signs of not being able to finish this one out. If you haven't seen today's decision, click the link above. Appreciate all you guys a ton. Grand Slam potential for... Well, no. Freddie is... Freddie got on first for the walk. Mookie Betts. If there was ever a time for Mookie to break your slump, you're forgiven. You break your slump here, you're forgiven. 1-0. Betts 0 for 1 today. He has been really bad since the LCS started. 132 since the end of the Phillies series. His last 9 games, 5 for his last 39. Takes that splitter for a strike, 1-1. The Jays did a very good job in game 1 of this series. That's why they won. Yesevich got in some jams, but got out of it. This is a jam. You can prevent the crooked number, you're in a good spot. Cash out, Toronto plus 1,600. All in Dodgers to win plus 2-8. Ooh, nice. 1-1. Well, I think game 7, anything can happen. Game 7 is up in the air. Game 6, I always said Yamamoto game 6. I think this one's going to be the Dodgers. 1-2. Right for next year, moving into the ABC, which they should. Can't watch the lights out? Yeah, that sucks. It sucks. There'll probably be some streams on YouTube, though, for free. 1-2. Fouled off. I mean, although I wonder if ESPN's going to be a bit more... Because usually they let a lot go, like showing the game. Like, they strike you afterwards, but not during. I wonder if they're going to let some stuff go. One, two. Betts whips it past the shortstop and third base hit. The slump is over. 2-run score. And the Dodgers lead 3-0. Had just 4 runs their last 31 innings. They've got 3 in this 3rd inning alone. As the floodgates might be opening up. In comes Hernandez. They're changing approach. Yep, they're working the pitch count a lot. And now Gausman, 55 pitches. Hernandez check swing foul. He's only got an 8 outs on 55 pitches. Struck out 7 of the first 9. But second time through has been rough. Which is odd because the second time through last time was when he really dominated. Retired 17 straight at one point last game. But this season, second time through for Gausman. Opponent saying 220 on him. 213 the first time, so not much variance at all. About the same, but not tonight. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Got him chase on the splitter. Jays are done. I don't know about that. I think tonight they're not going to win. Tonight, I don't think. I never did, though. With Yamamoto, I never thought. Again, the guy... Yamamoto is last 67 and a third. He's got like a 107 ERA. So I never thought tonight. 0-2. Maybe the champions better knock him out. Yep, there you go. 0-2. Got him a chase on the splitter. 8 strikeouts for Gausman. That's the good news. The bad news, you allow 3 runs. Crooked number. Dodgers... finally getting some offense here, some signs of life. We go bottom 3. And can the Jays answer? Dodgers sent 8 to the plate last time. Jason's 6 to the plate this game. This Yamamoto's like facing Skubal, except he has run support. Yeah, that's the first time he's had run support. By Mookie, yeah, I don't think... They could have gotten a bit more from Mookie, but... Tier Central with SMU. Good for him. I mean, he's been killing it with SMU. He's been absolutely killing it with SMU so far. Don't think Will Yamamoto considers go God mode? Yeah. Barger, Clement, Jimenez. I mean, West Coast, Best Coast, I get it. Joe Carter and Tenants? I'm not sure. Just happy to see some of the Yankees in the World Series. Yeah, a lot of people are. It's some Game 1 offensive magic. Yep, they're going to. Game 1, they came from behind. They were down 2-0. But to be fair, in Game 1, Yesevich got in some jams, but got out of it. It could have been a lot worse. That was about as bad as you could get. That was about as bad as a third inning as you could have. They prevented the crooked number in Game 1. They've not prevented the crooked number tonight. The crooked number is the big thing. The Dodgers, each of their 3 wins have gotten a crooked number in at least one of them. Time to shove down Yamamoto, we'll see. And people are still rooting for the Dodgers. You know, famous when new people were rooting for the Dodgers. I don't know about that. I don't know how many people root for the Dodgers. Mookie George was worth to be the Yankees last year. Yamamoto going to give 3 runs? I doubt it. Be very surprised. He's allowed 8 runs since the middle of August. Since the middle of the 3rd inning against the Padres on August 24th, he has allowed 8 runs. Oh, you mean, you don't mean for this one. You meant last year Dodgers-Yankees, yeah. I was going to say, Blue Jays fans are not insufferable. I was going to say, Yankees I completely get. First pitch on the splitter misses 1-0. Yeah, I get that. Okay, now I understand. Pretty windy right now where I am? Yeah, stay safe out there. Stay safe. Barger, Clement, Jimenez, 7, 8, 9 hitters. Barger's been playing very well this World Series. He's got multiple hits each of his last 3 games. Hitting .471 over the course of the series. He's got a hit in every game since Game 3 of the LCS. 10-game hitting streak with an OPS of 1.2 in that stretch. Excuse me, not a 10-game hitting streak. The one game he did not get a hit in was Game 2 against Yamamoto. He's got multiple hits in 4 of the 5 games. The one game he didn't get any hits in was that one. And he's going to try to get on board here, but fouls it off down the first baseline. 1-2. 5-mile-an-hour wind gusts. Ooh, that's rough. Over and out runs, he allows the rest of the start 1.5. I think 0.5 is asking a lot, but 1.5 I would say. Yeah, the Marlins interfere with the... Well, it wasn't a home run ball. It was a foul ball. It wasn't a home run ball. Barger, that's a fair ball. His hot series continues, and that's going to be a leadoff double. Maybe even more. Hernandez misplaced the ball. He'll stay at second. That's a leadoff double for Barger. His 9th hit of the series. And in comes Clement. The leadoff man gets on board for the first time today. So if this goes 7, this is going to be the best series since 2016? Definitely. Definitely. So in comes Clement. First pitch in there for a strike, 0-1. Second hit allowed by Yamamoto today. The first one, you can't really blame him too much, was a chopper that was misplayed by Muncy. That one, obviously, a clear-cut hit. 0-1. Chop foul 0-2. How can Yamamoto respond? This is a man who allowed just 4 hits last game. He's allowed only 9 hits now. His last 20 innings of work, including this game. The 0-2. Got him the swing on the splitter. Such a filthy pitch by Yamamoto. And that's the first out. Last batter the first time through, Andres Jimenez. 0 for 3 last game. Has not been playing the best ball as of late. Dating back to Game 5 of the LCS, just 4 for his last 28. Over his last 4 games, he's just 2 for 15. 50-mile-an-hour winds enough to screw up my Fox signal. Oh, man, that sucks. That sucks. 1-0. Down low 2-0. If he gets on board, Springer is the next man up. Now, I should note Yamamoto. The 1 run he allowed last game, so that's a swing and a miss 2-1, was in the 3rd inning. The first time through the order last game, did not allow anything. I'm going to keep that intact here. That one's upstairs 3-1. Yamamoto very good with control. One of the reasons pitch count. So him will go a long ways. No walks last game. Walked 1 in the complete game against the Brewers in Game 2 of the LCS. He's walked just 4 batters this postseason in 31 innings. That's a swing and a miss right there. Full count. No 7's winnable. I'm just waiting until I did Dodgers win that game. Makes disappointment more bearable. I get that. Keep the expectations low. I understand that. Bond is warming up. Yes. 3-2. That one's a second. Nice play by Rojas. It's going to be tested tonight. Obviously, Tommy Edman moves out to center field. They do not like their outfield right now in terms of the bat. Pages has done nothing. He got pulled for call in Game 5. He did nothing at the plate. So they decide we're going to put Edman at center field and put Rojas in. He's not really played a lot this postseason. We're going to play Rojas at second instead of Tommy Edman. Well, Rojas made a nice play there to save a run. That's the second out. First pitch to Springer. Back from the injury after missing the last 2 games. One out. That one in the dirt, 2-0. That isn't much. I just want to see someone new and all. Yeah, me too. Assuming 3 games at once, basically, and streamers talk about set games. Nice. That's the way to do it. It's the way to do it. (2-0). Check swing. Did he go? He did not. 3-0. Lays it off. First time through Yamamoto through 40 pitches. I think he held up. That's a good call by the ump. I think he held up on that one. (3-0). Swinging on 3-0, and it's the right decision. Springer's going to get on board. Welcome back, George Springer. 3-1. Blue Jays get one back with an RBI single. Let's have a good time. Argent's playing? All right, I think Texas loses now. I think Texas' best chance was Argent not playing. But George Springer back in the lineup and immediately makes Yamamoto pay. It's a second run he's allowed this World Series. Yamamoto's ERA over his last 6 innings now rises to an abysmal 1.19. The scrub that he is. 0-1 the count. At least Yamamoto's got some run support now. Game tying homer. We'll see. Hit the game tire in the 4th of Game 1. Lucas, 0 for 1 today. 2 for 3 last time out. They actually changed the scoring to an error on that last one. So he's 0 for 1. He got on board last time. They're going to change it to an error for Muncy. Flies out to left, so damage at a minimum. 3-1 your score. We go top 4. Dodgers in front by 2. And if you like what you see, hit that like button, subscribe. It does help us out a ton on the channel, so we try and grow this community even more. Cheers on the heart of the order when we do the bottom of the 4th, but top of the 4th, 6, 7, 8 due up. Samo was only allowed 2 hits today. Both of them coming in the 3rd. The Muncy error, they changed it to an error. Jason Williams, the series without Springer. Yeah, they're a resilient team. They were still trying to get one. Either Grassy Bills or Texans fan called the baseball scriptwriter for a Springer single. I'm guessing it was a Texans fan. It had to be the Strouds. He's too powerful. Or the Jets dress up as the FBI to make it work. Bulls by next 19. Jeez. 19-point game there. And if you like what you see, folks, hit that like button, subscribe. It does help us out on the channel. So we try and grow this community even more. And every donation counts triple toward you make the call. You're going to help me decide which game we are calling. Yeah, Shadow's a good backup, too. He's a very good backup. The Blue Jays have more depth. That's what comes down to. The Blue Jays have way more depth. No, B1, it's a reference to a video series. Tell me why have a good game with some more regression to the mean. I mean, trying to start up here for some tonight. Ooh, nice. Accessible money, free money? I mean, if you have to pay it back, it's free money. I mean, evens out over the course of a 162-game season. Maybe not a 7-game series, though. Because you know that, like, 7 games, like, that's not a huge, like, sample size in baseball. 6, 7, 8 due up here. We do have some, is this legit? I just want to see, is this legit or not? I don't know if that's legit or not. Alright. Let's see what Gosman can do. The 4th inning. Can he bounce back from that 3-run third? The ones he might have spent. Yeah. Yeah, I know on that. 0 on the count. But Jets will be 4-4, a competent kicker in DC. Yeah. Oh, easily. You got the quarterback. That fixes everything. Muncy, grounded to third. 5-3. And he's 0 for 2 to start this game. His struggles. Not getting any better. It was only man who did not bat in the 3rd inning. Now, Kike Hernandez. Coming up. 60 pitches for Gossman, 10 outs in, 6 pitches per out. Pitch count is getting up there. But Hernandez is not going to help the matter. That's going to be a pop fly. This is the inning Gossman needs, not just in terms of the score, but you get these quick outs. Because again, you've not got more than 91 in any playoff game this season. Kind of fell apart at the very end last time, once it got around the 80 pitch mark. So you get these quick outs like this, get some pitches back, get some outs back. 61 through 11 is not the worst. 57 through 9 is pretty bad, but 61 through 11, not bad. Right, play appearance to go over applies to my play where the next time you could. Yeah, I'm blanking on it too. Yeah, that's gonna be a good team with good coaching. Dart, Neighbors, Scatterbo, if they're all healthy. Oh man, watch out. And Wendell Robinson. If Theo Johnson plays like he could, a tight end. I mean, you got some pieces there. Oh, on the count. Gossman 8 strikeouts today so far. The good news with strikeouts get outs. The bad news with strikeouts, though, can be long at bats. We've seen that. And works the pitch count and they become more vulnerable. Saw that a little bit in the third. 1-1 the count to Tommy Edman. He got everything started for the Dodgers. With that double down the right field line. Back in the third. Big swing and a miss there with that fastball, though. 1-2. Oh, the money that you have left over after taxes, bills, groceries? Oh. Disposable. Yeah, that's disposable income. Yeah, that's disposable. 1-2. In the dirt, 2-2. Right, that's the money, yeah. You put it to entertainment / you invest it and save it. Yeah, I invested a good chunk of it. I'm pretty frugal. 2-2. Edman fouls it off. We stay alive. Popped up. 1, 2, 3, go the Dodgers. It's right to third. Clement makes the play. How come I to block people on Twitter? There was a thread about how everyone there could recognize Kurt Benkert's knee, and a bunch of people were saying he blocked him for criticism. I don't block anyone. I mean, besides like bots. I'll block bots. I'll mute fake accounts, but I don't block them. So like I'll mute accounts that I know spew fake information, so I never get fooled. Yeah, Pacers are said, yeah, it's rough. But I don't block anyone. And the reason why is I don't believe in blocking. I think blocking is cowardly. I think blocking, the whole point of social media is you should be able to be exposed to every viewpoint. And why should I block someone just because my opinion's different than theirs? I don't believe in blocking. I think less of people that block a lot. Now again, like if it's not a real person, like a bot, that's a different story. Like I'll block the bots where it's like click like free like you know what in bio. I don't block parody accounts, but I'll mute them. Yeah, I'll mute the parody accounts. It was sent to Ballsack. Yeah, I'll mute those. It's not blocking. I'm not gonna block them. Like they are pretty funny, but like I'll go there on my own accord, if that makes sense, but I don't want to just, like, see it in my feed and, like, oh, is this real or not? Harassment, yeah, that's a different story. Harassment, but I haven't had that issue. Eventually they get bored. I mean, eventually you get bored. Like, you know here in the chat, too. Like, I don't block anyone. Unless, like, you're, like, spewing racist crap and then, like harassing people. Like, I don't block anyone. Unless you're, like, a bot. Like, I don't believe in it. I think the whole point of social media is so that we can be exposed to different viewpoints. If you're just blocking everyone that you disagree with, you're in an echo chamber. And how do you get better at life doing that? I think less people that block, like all the time. Dodgers World Series, maybe salary cap might become a thing. Well, yeah, I think it would. Yeah, exactly, Detroit. Like, we're seeing that now, too, like with everything. Like, people have forgotten how to debate and how to negotiate and how to, like, do all that. I did see that with ESPN with Ballsack. I did the I did that with I saw it with Skip Bayless when he was on FS1 with the James Harden man boob. That was amazing. Archman going experimental T-1000 Terminator surgery. No one's looking for tax collector? So it's a boring job. No one wants to be that guy. Only 5 teams going to them. Wow. Hardly order here for the Jays. We go 3-4-5. Guerrero, Bichette, Varsho. Vlad 0 for 1 today. He's got to hit in every game this series. Playing some very good ball. Right now, you figure he's the favorite for MVP. His last 10 games, hitting .439 OPS of 1.427, dating back to Game 3 of the LCS. I don't know what they would do in that case. 1-2 the count. You better tell the owners to spend money to lose a franchise. I'm with you on that one. I think the teams that spend money aren't the problem. The problem is the owners that don't spend money. 1-2. I'm with you on that one, Sports Soak. In there for a strike. Called strike 3. That's the first out. Vlad 0 for 2. A double play and a strikeout. Not a great start for the highest paid player in Blue Jays history. He's been having a great postseason, but Yamamoto's got the better of him so far tonight. The best way to win games is beat your opponent. That's about a sandwich word. I love that. You know, when we resort to personal attacks, you've lost. Like, ad hominems are just, like, insane. 0-1 the count. Outside 1-1. Cough, Pittsburgh, cough. Right. It should only be like, well, that's not really personal attack at that point. That's exposing their hypocrisy. That's not personal attack. That's like, wait, you said this, but then that? It's like, that doesn't make any sense. That's a bit different. That's not out of nowhere. Bichette down the left field line. That's a base hit. He'll stop at first, and the tying run is now at the plate. Third hit of the game for the Jays, and in comes Varsho. Bottom of the 4th inning, Game 1, Jays were down by 2. Had a runner on, and Dalton Varsho hit a 2-run shot. Well, bottom of the 6th, back in Toronto, bottom of the 4th, I should say. Game 6, down by 2, 4th inning, you got a runner on. With Varsho coming up. 0-1 the count. Sure, the Yamamoto, not a guy that really allows home runs. He's allowed just 2 in his last 7 games, of which he's pitched a long ways in both. 1-1, or all of them, I should say. 1-1 the count. Again, appreciate all you guys tuning in. If you like what you see, like, subscribe, help us out on the channel. We'll be live tomorrow for a 12 o'clock college football game. Humbly Savage Gamer calling with your donations. Which one are we doing? Penn State, Ohio State, Vandy, Texas, Army, Air Force, or Navy, North Texas. Which game we're going to do? 1-2 the counts. We're going to miss. 3:30 we're doing Georgia, Florida. 7:30, Game 7. If it goes 7, if it doesn't go 7, we will vote tomorrow on which game we're going to do in the night slate. Tennessee, Oklahoma will be one of the options, though. That will definitely be one of the options. But 7:30, we will be live for something tomorrow. Whether it's the final baseball game of the year or college football, depending on how tonight goes. 1-2. Chopped to second. 4, 6, 3. Got him. Second double play. The Yamamoto's forced today. Gets out of trouble. We go top 5. Remains a 3-1 game. Will the Rings won the Harry Potter? Ooh. That's tough. There's Valdez. I could see it. Wait, no, don't hate the player hit the game. Yeah. No, I hate the Dodgers because they're in our division. And I don't like the Dodgers because they're in our division. And like the fans, they're like the most popular team in Arizona. Their fans take over everything. It's crazy. But I don't hate the Dodgers for spending money. I would do the same thing. I'd be a hypocrite. I'd be a massive hypocrite if I Look, if I had billions upon billions of dollars and I bought the D-backs, I would do the same thing the Dodgers are doing. Are you kidding me? I don't hate the Dodgers for that. I hate them because people hate teams that win all the time, and also like they're the most popular team here in Arizona. If I start hard now, you have to start hard on reliable BTJ. Although he's gonna get force fed. BTJ's gonna get force fed. Lord of the Rings. I'll put it this way. Lord of the Rings has fewer lows, if that makes sense. Harry Potter's got a lot more to it. I mean, I do love Butterbeer. I love like the Harry Potter attractions at Universal. But there's also a lot of low points with Harry Potter. There's also a lot of insufferable stuff, or it's unwatchable stuff. Lord of the Rings is just good all the way through. Like the 1 through 8, there were some clunkers in there. Lord of the Rings 1 through 3, there's not a bad movie. Right, so Nuttings of the world. Yeah, that's the problem. Make tigers my hobby and spend like crazy? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We go top 5 here. If you're looking at pitch count, Yamamoto, last time out, threw 105 in the complete game. Kept the pitches to a minimum. So far, 4 innings in, 58 pitches. It's in a good spot. Is this Chris Cribb? No, this is Patrick. Right, be the fans. Yeah, exactly. Lord is more depth. Yeah. I can agree with that. Yeah, I can agree with that. You know, I like I said, JP, I think BTJ is going to get a lot of like, you don't get penalized for drops. He's going to get 15 targets. BTJ is going to get a crap ton of targets. Come on, with your Blue Jays, Dolphins, feeble losers. Okay, well, one of these teams has not won a playoff game in 25 years, and the other one is 1 game away from winning the World Series. So I don't know if I'd say feeble loser on that one. Right, billions of dollars pretty easy to blow through it all, spending on players. Yeah, absolutely. Probably going 7 2/3. Yeah, I mean, he might go till the arm falls off. I mean, this is gonna be his last signing of the season. They might just have him go till the arm falls off. As long as he can go, he's gonna go. You know, look, the Yamamoto, his ERA over the last 2 months is 1. That's like a pleasant boat ride. Air Power's roller coaster, yes. His ERA is about 1.10. Thomas Quinn, ERA 6 week? I don't think so. They might go Wilson, but man, his instrument can be. First pitch upstairs, 1-0. Rojas leading things off. Gamana with another 133. All right. Tied up. All right, we'll do it. We will do just that. Appreciate you, man. Let's tie that puppy up. And the bonus right now is on as well, so 1-1 the count. You're not far off, too, from number 1. You're only 75 off from number 1. Fly ball. Right field, and Rojas 0 for 2 today. They've got nothing out of the 9th spot. They've got nothing. They tried Pages, didn't work. They tried Call, didn't work. Rojas is not working so far. Now in comes Ohtani. They controversially intentionally walked last time, despite the fact that he had not been doing much as of late. Ravens escape with only a fine. I'm shocked. That's a bad look for the NFL. $100,000 fine is nothing. And for a coach who's been in the league since 2008, come on, you got to know better. Yeah, Lord was in Narnia. Yeah, I'm taking Lord of the Rings in that one. Horseradish can be an instrument too. Yeah, like the swordball's an instrument. If I tap like this, I might make a beat out of that. Waterball's an instrument. On the count. The SMU and Red agreed on extension, as they should. I mean, Red's done a great job with SMU. I'm happy for him. You won 465 a slot machine? Cash it out. Cash. The slot machines, you're designed to lose slots. When you win, just leave. End on a high. End on a high note. Cash the 465 and enjoy the rest of your night. Happy Halloween to you. Wish I were a trade. 1-1 the count. Ohtani takes it for a strike, 1-2. I'll say Miritar, yes. Kevin True lost 3-2 the Hollywooders. I'm being started over. Heck of a starts, though. Biggest loser last time was the Falcons. Yeah. Well, we were the biggest losers for watching that game. But yeah, the Falcons, I have a lot of concerns about the Falcons. I had a lot of concerns, and the concerns have only grown since last night. 1-2 to Ohtani. 0 for 1 today with an intentional walk. No hits since game 3. I'll lay that one off 2-2. Gossman, relatively quick 4th inning, but he's on 74 pitches. Got blown up by this team. Yep. Yeah, I mean, although you could do that for like anything. There are a lot of teams you could do that for. 2-2, fly ball by Ohtani into foul ground, and they'll get out of play. Worst game, Ravens, Summers, or Seahawks, Texans? Seahawks, Texans. Oh, God, easily Seahawks, Texans. Ravens showed up. The Ravens didn't do dumb things last night. The Ravens showed up. Also, the game ended pretty quickly. Seahawks, Texans was both teams trying to lose the game, and the fourth quarter dragging on like 2 hours. That's a good national anthem. Well, buddies, are a Dodger fan? Oh, yeah, I know a lot. I know a fair amount. Lord of the Rings started? Yes, I do. Yeah. Definitely. 2-2. Ohtani lays it off in the dirt. Full count. I'm definitely Lord of the Rings over Narnia. Yeah, Falcons are a bad team. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. Yeah, the biggest Jekyll and Hyde. Yeah, you can't figure him out. They still have a quarterback. I've never been high on Penix. Cousins, we saw last year, is not good anymore. 3-2. Ohtani. Ooh. Oh, fouls it off his knee. Yeah, Sam Levinson for the year. You know, I'm glad. I'm glad. Obviously, I'm not glad it's hurt, but you're not making the playoff this year. Don't take any chances. You have the surgery. He might come back next year. He's not going to come in the draft this year. There's too many question marks. I think this is the best case scenario for ASU. I think if he stayed out there, there's a chance that he would go into the NFL. I think he's going to come back one more year with ASU now. 3-2, Ohtani fouls off again. Long at bat. So, we're not making the playoff this year. It's going to suck the next month, but just get the surgery and come back next year. Who trades for Waddle? You know, with the Travis Hunter injury, James Gladstone, you want to be bold? Let's do it. Myers or Waddle? 3-2, Ohtani. That's going to stay fair, but Vlad scoops it up, and Ohtani 0 for 2. 0 for his last 9. Again, makes the decision to walk him. Last time, all the more questionable. But that will send Will Smith up, who drove in the first run of the game with the double to left, where they decided to walk Ohtani. Someone first to pick 27. Could be. I could see it. I'd actually be pretty shocked if he's not. Unless he, like, the injury is worse than we thought. Lewis took more friends? I did not know that. Yeah, that was my Joker arc. Last night was not a Joker arc. Last night was... What the heck am I taping? Hang on, my picture froze. Give me a second here, guys. Hang on. My picture froze. 1-0 the count. Okay, there we go. That one, ooh, just misses on the slider. Got that strike call earlier. That one's called the ball, 2-0. Gossman now over 80 pitches. Why is Greg not McDaniel? That's a great question that I don't know the answer to because I don't get what the logic is in Miami. Should we go on both? Trailer or Lattimore Buttception? I think Lattimore. 2-0, Smith into left field, lined out, and making the play is Lucas. 3 up, 3 down. Figure Gossman's got one more inning in him. And you can get him out of there. So pitching well inside that crooked number. 3 hits allowed in the third, no hits allowed every other inning. But is that enough run support for Yamamoto, who has been masterful this postseason? Well, first at Oxford, that would explain a lot then. That would explain a lot. Yeah, Panthers games with the Falcons sets a lot, yeah. No, JLL is really good. I think the Jags will make a move for a receiver. I don't know who. It'll be crazy. Crazy not conspiracy theory, but it could be a crazy idea. Get a trade done for Myers. Get the deal done by tomorrow. Don't announce it. Myers doesn't play on Sunday against the Jaguars. Then announce the trade Monday. And then we get Myers out of the Jaguar-Raider game, and then we get him on our team. Imagine having Tolkien or Lewis as professor. Oh, man, I would love that. It would just be one more round the third. Or they don't walk Ohtani. I really think if they don't walk Ohtani, it's a whole different ballgame. My own pizza warm bag? Oh, yeah. That was a game changer. We have one at our house, getting a pizza warmer bag. That was for parties and stuff. That was a game changer. Super Bowl party was a game changer. Taylor's injured. Well, I mean, Fields played all right last game, so it's Fields' team apparently, because you're not gonna switch back to Taylor after that. Game by Fields. Not yet, at least. We go bottom 5. Kirk, Barger, Clement. 2 up here. And if you like what you see, hit that like button, subscribe. It helps out on the channel. We're going to try to grow this community even more. We stream every day on the channel. You guys know the drill. We stream every day. New video dropping tomorrow as well. Broadcasting video. Should be a fun one. Broadcasting controversy video. I should also note, Sunday, Dumb Decisions coming out. We're going to somebody free pass to the marathon game. Yeah. Well, that was also who was doing stuff before that. Ohtani, you got him out last time. You struck him out last time. Hadn't gotten a hit in game 4 or 5. Like, he got the free passes because he was 4 for 4 with 2 home runs. That's a different story. Right. The Bengals make everyone look at that. Is true. Liverpool or Villa? I'm going to go Liverpool. But it's going to be close. Should be a good game. Titans pull Josh Rosen on Cam Ward. Could they? You know, I might have brought it up earlier. I don't think that's the craziest idea. If you get the 1 pick. If Ward does not improve and you get the 1 pick, I'd consider it. Because Ward, again, I was never high on Ward. He was always in a weak quarterback class. Ward was going to be like the 6th quarterback taken if he came out in 24. I think you could. Because I think the thing right now is that it's going to be a tough sell on the coaching search. Because right now, you're looking at the coaching search for Tennessee. 0 on the count to Kirk. Coaching search for Tennessee. You have to deal with A.M. Strunk, who is not a good owner. Has a quick trigger. You have to deal with a team that doesn't have a lot of talent. That job becomes a lot more attractive if you can pick your quarterback. If the Titans say, yeah, what's your plan for Cam Ward? Because they want to believe in Cam Ward. That job is not attractive if you don't like Ward. Ten best baseball, I don't have the chances to earn spots. With 2 outs, though, in a scoreless game, I would. Cowboys defense, Bengal defense, it's worse. I would say Cowboys by a hair. 1-2. Yeah, if they get the 1 pick. Now, if they get 2 pick, probably not. But the 1 pick, you're like, okay, wait, I can get Ty Simpson or Mendoza, both of whom are way better prospects coming out than Ward. Yeah, I might do it. I've never heard of the Screw Tape Letters. Never heard of them. 1-2. So don't hate the idea. I think it's going to be an interesting conversation. We've had teams move off first-round quarterbacks. Never the first overall pick. We've never had a situation where they move off the first pick after 1 year. But it's going to be interesting. It would take a lot. It would need... Cam Ward needs to regress, I think. He would need to regress. But 2-2. Best time of the Giants? Yeah. Because Dart's your guy. Best job Giants are a darn good job to have. If you can deal with the New York media market, that's a darn good job. 2-2. Foul it off. Assuming they clean house. Assuming Shane's gone as well. Best job Giants are a good fit. The Bengals open up. I mean, you got lifetime job security there with the Bengals. That's a good fit. 2-2. Kirk. Fly ball again. Fouls it off. Long at bat here by Alejandro Kirk. Guys, so we're talking about this? Yeah, I'm not crazy about intentionally walking a guy like that. Now it's like that. Think quarterback compete with Young? Yeah, I think they do. Dalton's not the guy anymore. 2-2. Chop foul, we stay alive again. Yeah, it's not a dumb decision. Just, I would not have done it. But to each their own. Yamamoto having to work this at-bat. This is going to be pitch number 9 of the at-bat. Only threw 58 the first 4 innings. Okay, you just want to get that pitch count up if you're the Jays. You keep it within a 2-run game, but you get Yamamoto out for 7. That's fine. 2-2. Swing and a miss. So that was going to be ball 3 on the splitter inside. That was absolutely ball 3. Kirk gets tied up. Barger coming up. He's having a good series, but nobody on for him. Taylor's worse than Wish by a mile. Yes. The worst one to make it not win, Callahan. No, Bill Callahan's the worst. I mean, I don't think there's any argument besides Callahan. Right? Is there any argument for any coach besides Callahan? Don't retire for the season? I think he does, yes. Harbaugh the Giants fired by Baltimore? I could see it, yeah. Although I think Harbaugh's going to be safe now. I think they're going to go on enough of a run where I think it's going to be safe. 2-0 the count. Pitch outside. You could get a job. Definitely. He could get a job. Yeah, the worst Super Bowl making coach is Callahan. 2-0. 2-1. Do I still think Cousins is better than Penix? They're both bad. Let's pick your poison. I think you're screwed either way. I'll put it that way. When I say Cousins is better than Penix, I didn't mean like you're going to light the world on fire with him. That pitch just outside the curve, 3-1. I didn't mean you're going to light the world on fire. I just meant he can make some easy throws that Penix can't make for whatever reason. But they're both bad at this stage. 3-1. Barger takes strike 2 on the 97 fastball. Touchdown, North Carolina. Similarly with Cletus, the Slack, Shaw, Yokel. Yep. Varlin's in the pen for the Jays, so Gausman could be done after this inning. He might only go 5. Again, he has not gone more than 91 this postseason. That's a low pitch called strike. Perfect pitch there. A low outside corner fastball. An inch lower. That is a ball, and maybe that should have been a ball. Maybe just nicked. Again, the strike zone's unofficial. Should that have been strike 3 is the question. That is close. Clement, grounder off the glove of Betts. He's made a few howlers this series. Should have been a 1-2-3 inning. Instead, Betts helps keep this alive with his shoddy defense. And now the tying run at the plate. Yeah, I want to see that last pitch. Franklin next season? I can see Arkansas. Virginia Tech, though. I think it's going to be Virginia Tech. That's my guess. That pitch just nicked it. First pitch swinging Jimenez, center field, and underneath it, so no harm done on the Mookie mistake. We go bottom 5. Won't call starters at all. No, it will not. No, it will not. We'll go third time through the order for the Jays next time out, but 3-1. Let's get him out anyway too fast. Might have to die for it. Sixers' first loss this season. They're resilient this year. Don't let the Sixers get down by a lot. We saw with the Wizards game, and now, I guess, with the Celtics. Make it close. And if you like what you see, hit that like button, subscribe. It does help us out on the channel. We will be live. For Game 7, if the score holds. If it does not hold... the Falcons should not. They don't have a first-round pick. They trade away to the Rams. So I wouldn't draft a quarterback this year. You're not going to get anyone. The first pick you're going to have is going to be like the late 40s, early 50s. You're not getting a good enough draft to get a quarterback. You let Penix go one more year. You just have to suck it up with Penix. Universal's re-releasing the Ron Howard Grinch. I did see that. And I think a whole generation is going to realize how bad that movie is. It's not good. 1-0 group play, yep. NBA Cup, baby. The most important cup in the world. Group play, presented by Emirates. Best high school team versus Titans. What's the score? 21-0 Titans before the game gets called because half the players on the high school team are dead and they get mercy ruled. And they have to forfeit. So, 2-0. The score is 2-0 Titans. Because everyone gets injured. Right, but Penix with an offensive mind? Yep. Problem is that Penix is not the guy. Then you have... Like, it's going to be a tough job. Like, it's not a great job opening. Because you don't have a first-round pick. So you're stuck with Penix. If he's not the guy, you're stuck with him. And then year 2, you're starting with a rookie quarterback. And You just don't know. Well, Jim Carrey's great. Jim Carrey saves that movie from being like one of the worst things ever. Just nauseating. I like Ron Howard, but it's just nauseating. Titans are Pollard, they should. He's an aging running back. They're not going anywhere this year. I would say fact. I think Chiefs could be a good fit. Chiefs would be a very good fit, actually. Maybe Rams. If you're not high on Corum, Kyron Williams has been inconsistent. If you're not high on that. Yeah, Falcons are in a bad spot, yeah. Paul George, if he comes back and plays well, I mean, Sixers might be better than I thought they were going to be this year. Because I took the under on their win total. I've been very shocked so far. Nurcore, I've not. Worst most clean versus Colts, what's the score? Same thing, 2-0. They forfeit after one play. Yeah, nobody's going to be terrible tomorrow, yep. That sucks. We just forgot how to negotiate in this country. Compared to the Seahawks? No, I don't see that. I don't see the Seahawks going for a running back. You got Charbonnet, you got Walker. You're fine. 0-1 the count. Trade down the pick. You could do that. Ridley to the Bills? Yeah, Ridley's going to go. Ridley's getting traded. Question is where? Ridley is going to get traded. They're fielding offers. They're trying to shop him and Arden Key. Freeman. Second pitch pops it up to second. And making the play in the outfield grass for the first out is Bichette. The Bills... That'd be an interesting one. That'll be an interesting one. I don't hate it. First pitch to Mookie in their first strike, 0-1. Mookie got the 2-run single last time up. It's been on a cold streak, but all's forgiven after that 2-run knock. How's it going, Joe? Appreciate you tuning in, as always. 0-1. Betts lays that one off on the slider, 1-1. Gossman staying out there, 86 pitches. He figured this could be his last inning. Varland was warming up in the pen at the bottom of the fifth. Which as soon as I have to watch your stream ABC to get their act together, yeah. Well, I'm very curious to see how ESPN approaches YouTube. Because foul ball, 1-2. Because here's the thing, like right now, if I type in, let's say I want to watch UNC against Syracuse. Let's say I want to watch that. I'm not going to show it, obviously. I mean, I will, like, just as an example, for like 2 seconds. You can watch the game. You can literally watch the game on YouTube. They are very lax. They might not be as lax going forward. 4-3 on the out there is Bichette. He's made both plays this inning. Fires to Vlad. So the problem right now is that, I mean, if you have YouTube TV, you can literally just throw on YouTube and watch all the ESPN content. If you just care about the live sports, you can watch all the content on YouTube for free. Because people pirate it on YouTube. How did their careers turn out? Quinn stays longer. Ryan's a Hall of Famer. Nothing changes with Ryan in terms of, like, retiring, but Ryan's a Hall of Famer. And Jones, first ballot Hall of Famer. Best high school versus Purdue? Purdue wins. By a lot. Like, 52-0. No one's on the day the band was on the field. Ooh, all right, December 82, right? December 82. Or no, November 82. Late November 82. 0-1 the count. Hernandez, well, that one's in the dirt, 1-1. I'm going to guess Up Where We Belong by Joe Cocker. I'm going to guess Up Where We Belong. The innings are tripled? Yes. So if you donate $5, it counts as 15, 10 counts as 30. You get the idea. 1-2 the count. Because, like, sometimes, like, every stream, not tonight. I can't do it tonight, but every stream we do this thing called Overtime, where, like, people submit requests and I'll do stuff for them. So those are singles, but during the games, it was Let's Go, baby. Let's go. Great duet. But if it's just during the game, like this, if you're doing it during the game, it counts as triple. So if there's a game you really want, counts 3-time multiplier. Also get XP bonus, so if you're in the top 3 in the XP, you get a bonus. that gets added on to the game you want. So we got a lot of incentives for that. Also, I have this thing called the Hundo Jack, where if you donate $100, you can pick any game you want, no questions asked. Not for this Saturday, but any Saturday going forward, you can pick any game you want, no questions asked. 2-2. Gossman, longest outing so far this postseason, 93, and if that's it for Gossman, a heck of an outing. Crooked number aside. Just 3 hits. Holy crap! Oh my God, Titania. You're a grinder and service catcher. I appreciate you a ton. Okay, wait. Army Navy, do you mean... Okay, wait. I just want to clarify. Wait. Hang on. So, you're amazing, Titania. Holy crap. So, Army is not playing Navy. We're doing that game. We will do that game when that happens. We will do that game when it happens. 100%. We will do Army Navy. Holy crap. So Army is not playing Navy this week. Or tomorrow. Army plays Air Force, Navy plays North Texas. So we are doing Army Navy. We will do Army Navy. 100%. Which game do you want me to do tomorrow of the 4 options? The Army game or the Navy game? Which one do you want? Holy cow. Because Army plays Air Force tomorrow. Navy plays North Texas. Just want to make sure I get the right one. We will do Army Navy, though. We will 100% do Army Navy. We will 100% do Army Navy. No issues whatsoever there. We will do Army Navy. But which game do you want tomorrow? Army Air Force or Navy North Texas? Holy... I don't even know what to say. You're amazing. Heck, pup. You are I can't thank you enough, man. Holy crap. Official pizza stream? No, I'm not tonight because I'm going to a Halloween party after this. Holy crap. Pizza stream is if we hit 200, during overtime I order a pizza on stream and I eat it on stream. Usually we do that, but tonight I'm going out to a party afterwards. So tonight, no. Tomorrow we'll do it. If you don't stream, again, nothing tonight. Nothing tonight. Tomorrow we'll do it. Tomorrow we'll do pizza stream. Tomorrow pizza stream. All right, let me just make sure Titania. Army, Air Force tomorrow or Navy. I just want to make sure because I just want to make sure. Yeah, pizza tomorrow. We'll do pizza tomorrow. We'll get pizza tomorrow. Yeah, tonight, nothing. There's your bottom top. I don't want a mascot. So, Navy, North Texas. All right. Navy, North Texas is now in front. Supposed to have a party? I have no idea if I am. First pitch out. Oh, man. Navy is in front. And this just got interesting. Navy from worst to first with one swing of the bat. Oh, man. Texas can be Power 5 or Memphis. They could be. Yeah. Yeah. Pac-12, baby. 7:49 now. Oh, man. Whew. There's no overtime tonight. So remember, you got till the end of the game. There's no OT tonight. I might do a runoff if it gets close, but there's no OT tonight. So, holy crap. You are awesome, Titania. I can't even thank you enough. Monopoly money for Texas. Streak around the field. Yep. That's why the game is stopped. Am I just spending all that money on a World Series ticket? Like, minimum $1,000 to get in, and you do that? Oh my god, that's dumb. How's it going, Michael? So most of you are even better with 102-degree fever. Oh man, that sucks. Hopefully feel better, man. No, fevers are not fun. And every nation counts as triple. Right now, Navy North Texas is in front. Undefeated Navy will get Army Navy. Oh my god, can you imagine? That would be insane. Oh, man. What a comeback for Navy North Texas. Oh, man. Oh, man. You are incredible, Titanium. I can't thank you enough. People like you help keep this channel going, and holy cow. Appreciate you with the grind on that one. Probably Mr. Widget, there was a streak of the game. It gets negated. They did that at the Super Bowl. Super Bowl 55, there was a person that bet on a streaker at the game and then streaked. You can't control the bet. You can't control the bet for that. So if you streak on the field or know the person that streaked on the field, the bet gets null and void. Otherwise, people just be streaking all the time. Go to a stadium you'll never go to again. Make a crap ton of cash. 1-0. Just on one sole back in a comment schedule. Yep. Let's go Idaho. Why not? Let's do Idaho. 1-0 the count. Lucas. Breaking ball in for a strike. 1-1. Backing away after the streaker. He's gone. Yeah, the Marines. I mean, they used to. Guess probably for Titans coach. I would love that. I get so much content out of that. 1-1. That one outside and low. 2-1. I don't even know what to say. You infinite money hack, yeah. I don't even know what to say on that one. Man. That's one of the highest ones I've ever got on this channel at one point. Straight MS2 too. Like, you're amazing, Titania. You all are amazing, but like that, holy cow. With the bonuses added, Navy North Texas leads 769-721. Down low 3-2. Yeah, it's Lucas. Serious Image show footage of Billy Cannon's Halloween run. I'm guessing they're just crazy plays happen on Halloween. Full count here to Lucas. 0 for 2 today. He will fly out to center field. 5 2/3. 1 run allowed. No, it's not the record. The record we got was a while ago. The record for largest donation was a 420.69. Which was... Someone said, can you change your channel name to JG42069? I'm like, I can't do that. I can make a logo. And they're like, fine. And they did it. Transition here for a lot of films? Oh, yeah. Yeah, very different time. Very different time. Right, Symphony Circuits won the 1959. Yep. 0-1 the count to Vlad. Yeah, that was just someone's like, here's $420 to do. To make a weed logo. I'm like, let's do it. Screw it. Why not? Also, I should note as well, you do get to pick any... If you only sing a song at live band karaoke, you get to pick... It was a trivia stream. I forget which one. It was one of the trivia streams. I could probably check. But, if Titania, if you want, you can pick any song for me to stream. Or to sing. On stream with a live band. Vlad, left field, and that's going to get down his first hit of the night. And that'll be 2. He'll stop at second, tying right at the plate. Vlad has a hit in every game this series. 11-game hitting streak. It was some trivia stream. I think it was like January 23, it might have been. I don't know if I still have the logo. I might. I might still have the logo. What's on trivia? Last year. Basically, there was this platform called QuizKit that you could do interactive trivia. And I gave away cash prizes. It was awesome. It was awesome. Well, no, because of the Hundo Jack. Right? You can run emoji stuff if you want as well. But, basically what happened was QuizKit, the platform I used, shut down. Been laughing at myself for updating the race while knowing nothing about college football at the point, not knowing what I just donated for. The American Dream used Midas SoCast. You picked a good game. I will say, picked a very good game. Minor brain surgery? Oh, man. Hopefully it went well. Yeah, you picked a 7-0 team against a 7-1 team. You picked 2 very good teams. That's a fun matchup. All the games are good. All the games on here are good, but that's a fun matchup. So he'd be booed, allowed to be in tennis. Yes, as he should be. And what was... Let's see if I can find the weed logo. Let's see. It was an emoji for a little bit, too. I love that. I love that. Titania. I love that so much. You picked a good game, too. I don't put, like, crap games on the options to vote for. It would be funny if I did. I just have, like, one game that's, like... You want a crap game? Tuesday night, UMass against Akron. We're doing that game. You've been supposed to have more to begin with. Yeah, especially with the Navy. Yeah. I think it's a lot of the money went to Army Air Force, too. Like, if you go Service Academy, a lot went to that. Oh, one to Bichette. Upstairs, 1-1. You want to see up by 3 on Cuse? Man. Okay, where was the weed logo? It's got to be here. All right, we're scrolling. We're scrolling. Yeah, I got it. 1-1 upstairs. 2-1. Yeah, I'll show it. This was the one. This was the logo. So the fan was not the most embarrassing thing on the field. There you go. 2-1 the count. Bichette fouls it off 2-2. Yamamoto on 89 pitches. He only threw, in that complete game last time, 105. So working the pitch count here. Now he can go a long ways. He went 111, went 113 at one point this postseason. They might just have him go until the arm falls off. I'm not sure about complete game anymore. Yeah, looks decent. Yeah, it does. They reached you on Monday Fiction. That was a good emoji. Yeah. 2-2 to Bichette. High fastball. Full count. Can the tying run get on board here? Three, 2. Bichette fouls it off. It's a nice long at bat. And now you don't know how long Yamamoto is going today. There is activity in the Dodger pen. Wroblewski's warming up. There is an arm in the pen. The Jays might have gone to this pen pretty early, all things considered. Pickoff play. Gets back in time. Varland's in the pen for the Jays here. He's going the 7th. He was starting warm up the 5th. The 1-2 to Bichette. 3-2 I man to Bichette. Inside. Ball 4. A rare walk issued by Yamamoto. And Varsho coming up representing the go-ahead run. Mockingjay? I don't know what that is. Can I negotiate a new deal with YouTube TV and Disney? I wish. I was imagining 25. Well, I think they're just having it just in case. They're not taking him out yet. They're just having a guy just in case. It's smart. I mean, there's no reason not to. You're not taking him out. It just means just in case anything happens. First pitch to Varsho, fouled off 0-1. Is if Yamamoto, like, if something happens and he's now at, like, 110 and it's not great. Anyway, costume, I gotta check it out. Hud's working on Junction. Oh, I love that. I'll do that tomorrow. Oh, 1. At the very least, the Jays have gotten to Yamamoto pitch count-wise. I don't think he's going to go more than 7 tonight. He's at 58 through 4. It's pretty good. He has now thrown 36 pitches. It's going to be 37 in the last 2. Varsho chops it. Just fell down the first base line. 1-2. Blue alert representing Disney. Ooh. And like at first tone about, yeah. Make the logo a shirt, yes. See how I'm out there next inning? Yeah, I think they do. Kansas City winning World Series bigger deal in the 90s or today? I would say today because the Dodgers are the opponent. 1-2 to Varsho, pitch number 96. Got him! On the splitter. Yamamoto bends but does not break. And we go. Top 7. Remains a 2-run game. Yamamoto's phenomenal series continues. 15 innings of 2-run ball. You had to feel like that was the chance for the Jays, at least with Yamamoto on the bump. Varsho, the hero in Game 1, cannot be the hero there. Yoshi gets out of the jam. There you go. There you go. We go top 7. If you like what you see, folks, hit that like button, subscribe. It does help us out. Tell the channel. We've got a phenomenal World Series. Tomorrow night, we'll be live for college football. We don't know what game we're doing. If the Blue Jays win this game, we're live for college football tomorrow night at 7:30 Eastern. You will vote over the next or over the 12 o'clock game, whichever game we do, which right now is Navy North Texas. We'll vote for that. Over that 3-hour period. If the if the Blue Jays win tonight. If the Dodgers win, and it goes 7, obviously we're doing Game 7. Duh. We'll be live for a game at 12 for college football, 3:30 Florida, Georgia, and 8 o'clock this. Take it out, name for Game 7 if needed. I wouldn't do it. Depends on this inning. I think it depends on what you do this inning. Because you haven't gotten a hit outside the 3rd inning. You have not done anything offensively. I'm not playing to Game 7. I mean, I'm not worried about Game 7 as long as Game 6 is in the balance, if that makes sense. I'm not worried about it. Favorite country in the world besides the U.S.? Ooh. I mean, I love visiting England. When I went to England, I mean, I could live in England. I mean, London's awesome. Not that I'm going to leave the U.S. anytime soon. I don't think I ever want to live internationally. But England's the one I could probably do. The one, like, overseas country I could probably do. Yeah, I'm not taking Yamamoto out until he has to come out. I'm not thinking about Game 7. Ain't nothing you think about Game 7. But in a 2-run game, with tying runs on deck, every at-bat, with how bad your pen's been, I'm not playing for Game 7 as long as Game 6 is in the balance. I'm not looking ahead. I want to believe. Varland's going to come in, so Gossman's done after 6 innings. A great outing, besides the 3rd inning. How Jack for a game was going to do anyways? I mean, it wasn't set in stone. And we're going to do Army-Navy, but it wasn't set in stone. I mean, that's the kind of game that could be, you could hundo jack that, if that makes sense. But remember Amsterdam wearing headset? Should have done that a long time ago. First pitch to Muncy. 1-0. It'll be cool. There are some things I don't like about it. The roads are insane. The driving in Italy, I went to Italy a while ago, and the people, like, I don't know how you cross the street in Italy. In their first strike, 1-1. Lots of content. Jordan Simulate, where thoughts of Greer getting fired? Should have been fired. McDaniel should have been fired as well. Doesn't make sense. The problem right now in Miami is leadership. There's no leadership, and now you have a lame duck as head coach, who is already not too good at communicating. Muncy into right field, and that is going to be caught for the first out. 0 for 3 today for Muncy. Hernandez coming up. McDaniel needs to go too. The Dolphins are a mess. And Stephen Ross, I don't think, realizes that. But at least they finally cut ties with Greer. So in comes Hernandez. And Varland, last time he pitched, was Game 4. Went 1 inning, allowed 1 hit, 1 run, and a walk. He has not been great this World Series. It's not been great as of late. His last 4 games, 4 1/3, 6 hits, 4 runs, 2 walks, an 8.31 ERA. Got the first out there, now Hernandez behind 0-2. It's been moved to Korea, but it's a lot of work to prep for a non-English country. Yeah, I don't know if I could do it. It would be a lot to go to a non-English country. Because you want to learn the language, obviously. You have to learn the language. It's your responsibility to learn the language. Upstairs 1-2, and it's tough. I've heard nothing but good things about South Korea. 1-2 the count. Try and warm it up. Can you imagine? Can you imagine trying to warm it? Yeah, all countries have their flaws. Yeah. 1-2. Check swing. Did he go? I think he held back in time. He did. 2-2. You know, it wouldn't be North Korea. No. Two. 3-2 now. So why I trust someone's 100 bullpen tonight? I'll just try it at all. But I don't think he's warming up. 3-2, shot foul, we stay alive. Yoshi must channel Sarah Koufax and go the distance. I think so. They may have him go 130. I think the pitch count for Yamamoto, as long as he's not losing velocity, I think it's 130. 3-2. In there for strike 3. 98 down the middle. Don't know what he was looking at. Don't know what he was trying to get on that. But Hernandez looks at strike 3 down the middle on a fastball. And now Edman coming up with 2 out and nobody on. Again, the Dodger offense has done nothing outside the 3rd inning today. Absolutely nothing. Edman in the dirt, 1-0. Only one country has a North Korean amount of flaws. Yeah, that's true. Only one country has a North Korean amount of flaws. Go to ISU, Arizona Sam Pump. Nice. Have happened to a college football game in person for you. Have a great time, man. Have a great time. College games are fun. ISU should probably win because now Levitt's out for the season for ASU, so I'm not sure it's going to be that good of a game, but should have a fun time. Fun atmosphere. I'll never forget going to ASU Oregon in 2019. 2-0. Big swing and a miss of that knuckle curve. 2-1. Eastern Canada, Italy, and Japan. Yeah, I've never been to Japan. Italy, I did a cruise a while ago. 2009. Eastern Canada, I've been to Niagara Falls, but that's it. I gotta go to Toronto at some point. I gotta go to the Great White North. Haven't been to Canada since 2008. In the first strike, 2-2. Just hard to travel with my schedule. I mean, you guys know. Like, I don't have, like, a lot of time. I can't even travel. There's, like, nothing going on in the sports world. Went so kind of nuts. Oh, stay safe out there. North Korea, South Korea, Maryland. Boop, 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 boop. 2-2. Edman looks at that one outside. Full count. He missed a 200. Yep. Navy North Texas is now in front, RFK. Little Brothers, last chance of the year, have his team finally win a flag football game tomorrow. Hopefully they win. That's Sexco winless over a season. 3-2. Edman. Fly ball center field, and it is time to stretch as Varsho makes the play. Varlin's had a rough World Series, but wouldn't tell from that one. 3 up, 3 down, and it is time to go out to the ball game for maybe the last time this year. He busts out the organ. We might do this tomorrow, but this could be potentially the last time we bust out the organ, depending on the result tonight. Here we go. Happy Halloween, everybody. Happy Halloween. There you go. Trying to snap on a keyboard. There you go. Yamamoto's out. Yamamoto is out. They will put in Robleski. They will not have him go a 7th. So Yamamoto, for the first time since October 8th, does not go the distance. Robleski's coming in. And it's up to the Dodger pen. The good news for the Jays, he's out. Tom Storm, maybe tomorrow. Halloween decorations on the bug. We did that yesterday. I feel like today the stakes are too high. Do NFL countdown theme instead of the college countdown theme? I might do that. So Moto is out. Robleski coming in. And now it gets interesting. They might be saving it for Game 7. They might have done what Sports Talk said, save for Game 7. Robleski, first pitch, upstairs. So if you're the Jays, do you take this? If you told a Jays fan before the game, you'll be down by 2 going into the bottom of the 7th, but you get Yamamoto out. Down by 2 against the Dodger pen. Do you take that scenario? I don't know. I think the game is down 50-50 shot. Can pull Familia 15? Yeah. Oh, I haven't seen the costume yet. Hang on. I'm going to check it out after the inning. 1-2, fouled off. New pitcher. First ever having the Jonas Brothers take away Rush from the stream. Yep. We'll do Rush tomorrow. If it goes 7, we'll do Rush tomorrow. We'll try some Rush. It's gonna be tough though. Tough Sawyer's a beast to play. Straight a mess. Kirk goes down, right down the middle, and Barger coming up. With 1 out. Take a 70 reels at Dodger bullpen. Yeah. Big home, let's go Bulls. Yeah, we'll see. Christopher firing should have been fired, but college got anything for all the World Series? Yeah, all the World Series. Yes, I've done for all the World Series. Oregon's only for regular season and non-World Series games. It's too important for the World Series. It doesn't really fit the vibe. But chopped up. High chopper, second. Tough play Rojas. Can he make it? He can. Barger, helmet falls off as he's trying to outrun that one, the high chopper, but a nice pickup by Rojas there. Was playing a very good game defensively for the second out with Clement coming up. Yeah, the Christopher firing should have fired McDaniel too, but Greer needed to go. How to fire Grubin, not McDaniel? That's a great question. Stephen Ross is a moron. That's why. Stephen Ross has no idea what he's doing. That's what it comes down to. Have a countdown for Game 7? Maybe. So we'll check this again. I thought he got him. He did, yeah, by half a step. First pitch. Clement outside 1-0. Robleski last time he pitched was at 18 inning game. 1 2/3. 1 hit allowed. It's been pretty sharp this postseason. 2 2/3. 1 hit. Allowed, make it 2. Off the wall, tying run is at the plate. It's Clement. Gets a 2-out double. And now Jimenez in the 9th spot. Can he do something here? Right now, Farmer McDaniel's a choice, yeah. It doesn't make sense because there's no leadership right now. There's going to be a mutiny. So I wonder if it's Secure Navy by more invested baseball I thought. Come on, Dowers, take us to 7. Yeah. Oh, no, this is a good game. It's a very good game. College sports, one of the pro baseball's the exception. I get that. I get it. Jimenez. And like I said, Robleski has gone 3 1/3 this postseason. He's allowed just 2 hits after that. It's been pretty sharp. Not a lot of runs since the 19th of September. His last 5 games, excluding this one, he's gone 6 1/3, and it's not allowed anything. Spence with it to a Dodger bullpen on Halloween is fitting. Yep. Yamamoto is the treat, and the Dodger bullpen the trick. Which game do you want? I'll get you on the call for it. I don't think, if you send an emoji, it didn't go through. Sasaki's warming up. Sasaki is warming up in the pen. You can't have him in the locker room. No, you cannot. There's going to be a mutiny. There's no leadership. No one knows who the leader is. Carolina poured on 26-10. Wow, good for them. We're going to get their first conference win of the season with Belichick. Wow. Which give me one for appreciate you, man. If you send emoji, it didn't go through for whatever reason. 0-1, fouled off. It says like OBJ as an emoji. So I don't know what that is. 0-2. Fanny Texas, all right. Perfect. Get you on it. Appreciate you, man. Baby Rankis Toronto comes back. At least Sasaki's warming up. At the very least, you got Sasaki warming up. Worst country in the world? I'd say North Korea. Pretty good pick. 0-2. Fouled off. Trading Arc appreciating sports events. My union went on strike versus football and the Lions. Sounds based on what's next. Hockey? Yeah, hockey's a fun one. Hockey is a fun one. Playoff hockey's a whole different beast. Playoff hockey, you're not ready for playoff hockey. Playoff hockey makes your heart race. Why not put Sasaki in first? Because he's the closer. He'll go the 9th. This is just if things get ugly. He'll go the 9th. I get it. Robleski is your innings eater. He was a starter this year. Robleski did start a lot. He did start some games for the Dodgers this year. He's gone a fair amount on a lot of his outings. He went 104 at one point this year, so he's an innings eater. Have him go 7-8 and have Sasaki go the 9th. Memphis like 24. Yeah, they're back. 1-2 the count. There's all the bullpen for the 7th. Game 7. Like, the thing with... Although, to be fair, Game 7, you can use starter arms. So you have more guys in the bullpen for Game 7. Because every starter is an option. Outside 2-2. So you have to keep that in mind. Yeah, you lose, let's say, 2 or 3 arms, but you get 2 or 3 more arms. Like, Snell will be able to go. Snell could go an inning. Ohtani can go an inning. He can go a long ways, actually. Ohtani can probably go a pretty long ways. 2-2. Fouled off again to Jimenez. Playoff hockey is fun if it ain't your team. Yep. That's why I probably never want to root for a hockey team unless I come to Phoenix. It's like, I like watching this without the stress. I want the games going forever. 0 for 2 today. Jimenez struggling as of late. 4 for his last 30. Make it 4 for his last 31. Strikeout. Jays leave a runner on. And the Dodgers are 6 outs away from our first Game 7 in 6 years. They got to figure out something in that 9 spot. Because it has just not been pretty. Right, Glasgow, good and Kershaw will get 1. Yep. Yeah, like you have more arms. You have more arms. Watching college football, I have UTC, so I can't. You still can. So the thing is that, here's the worst kept secret in the world. The worst kept secret is that ESPN does not shut down YouTube streams of games. It's the worst kept secret in the world. I miss the Yotes. I do not miss the Yotes. I'm very glad they left. I'm like very glad the Yotes left. So like right now, like if you throw on YouTube, there's gonna be some random person that's always streaming ESPN. Like you don't need YouTube TV. This is just a random YouTube stream. Now for other networks like CBS is like they crack down on that. CBS Sports Network, NBC, but not ESPN for whatever reason. They'll crack down afterwards. They'll strike you afterwards. But during the thing, no. Right, 24 Jags with Pearson, 24 Jags with Marone. We just ran out the rest of the season with the guy before letting go. Yeah, but okay, Marone didn't lose the locker room. Marone, there wasn't really anything you could do. 2024 Jags, I mean, we kept everyone. We kept Bulky. We kept Peterson. So, Jags fire a call, but the locker room wasn't lost. Yeah, restore about Rock Skelton net. Yep. Game 7 would be Glasnow. And be Glasnow for the Dodgers. I would assume Scherzer. Yeah, it's going to be Scherzer. Costume, yes. Yes. Yeah, I got to see this. Oh, that is great. Oh, that is a perfect Frozone suit. That is incredible. That's amazing. Jason picks Smash. Yeah. Yeah, they'll pick Smacks. Young's come out with the New York? Yes, I think they will. I think we're going to see a team in Arizona in the next 10 years. Prime is NBA game. Someone covers their hand over the stream and count as watching the game. Well, I've seen the controller hack. I've seen that. Have you seen that where a guy streams the game and they're holding a controller so it looks like they're pretending they're playing a video game, so they'll just like hold the controller, press like random buttons, and it'll make it seem like they're playing a game. First pitch to Rojas. Varland's staying out there. Decision to have him go with second inning. Starts off well is Rojas. Good game defensively. Not a great game offensively. That's the first out. There is activity in the Jays' pen. So Varland's on 17, and that's going to do it. So right around where he pitches usually. Went 20 last time, 20 the day before that. They wanted the matchup. They wanted the matchup. They wanted the lefty on righty. Or excuse me, they wanted the... Actually, wait. They left him in to face the righty, and now they're going to take him out to face... instead of having to face the lefty? That's a bit odd. Yeah, Scherzer was on the mound last time a team... Game 7 happened. Yep. March Madness favorite tournament? Yeah. I think the problem with March Madness is that it can get stale, if that makes sense. Oh, that makes sense, but... But it does drag a bit. Troll hack work? It worked for, like... It depends. I saw someone do it. I don't know if it still works now. But... And what's on the day the Kings eliminated the Yotes from the West Finals? 2012. Okay, so June 2012. Probably Call Me Maybe, right? Probably Call Me Maybe. One more name for Kershaw, just one more time? Yeah. Although I will say, it was a fitting ending to... Like, if that's how it ends, like, end it with a strikeout at Dodger Stadium. Does Kershaw close? I would see that, yeah. I would see that. No, not stale in terms of... I don't mean stale in terms of... I love it every year. I don't mean like that. I mean... Like, the first weekend's great. And the second and third are not as good. That's what I mean by stale. I mean like year to year, like it gets boring. No, I love March Madness. We stream it every year. I love March Madness. It's more of the first weekend is great. And then the second and third, when there's not as many games, it's not as good. It's like one of the only tournaments where the first weekend's the best. Like, it starts off the best, and then it gets gradually worse. I don't know if other people feel the same way on that. Oh, what's somebody I used to know? I thought it was early. Oh, yeah, they got swept. So, yeah, that'd be Memorial Day. Yeah, that'd be around May. Yeah, that'd be Memorial Day. Yeah, the 2 days of the first round of March Madness, and 2 best days in the entire calendar year. I'm with you. Super Bowl Sunday, the first 2 days of March Madness. I mean, those are some of the best days in sports. Opening day for baseball, NFL draft. Flu Hardy's the new pitcher. So the lefty on the lefty. They don't get the righty. Right, they don't get righty lefty. They're gonna go lefty lefty here. Yeah, first 4 days are throwing to watch. Yeah, back to Brunette. Yeah. We're saying it's like more Madness, some more March. Yes. Yes, I'm right there with you. 1-1 Ohtani, swing and a miss 1-2. Like more Madness, not more March. Although this offseason is going to be crazy. The 2 months between NFL and baseball, we get March Madness and the Winter Olympics. Like, it's going to be a wild time on the channel. Rankings 1-5, not 4. Yeah. April's the favorite sports one, followed by October. I think February might be my favorite. This year, it's going to be February. We got a good one. Every 4 years, it gets good. So you get the Winter Olympics and you get the World Cup. But this year, I think 26 February is my favorite month. Because you have the Super Bowl and the Winter Olympics. And college basketball. I love February college basketball. 2-2. Ohtani. Fly ball left center field. And that is going to get off the wall for a base hit. Ohtani's first hit since game 3. It's a 1-out double. They're on the FA Cup final match day for soccer leagues, yeah. Yeah, depending. Yeah, that's very dependent on whether the races are close or not. Like 2012, great. Most years, not so much. Yeah, early runs are fair. Yeah. Yeah. Which is a big black hole in the Elite Eight. Yep. I think the other weird thing about March Madness 2 is that we want the upsets. We want chaos. We want Cinderella. But the further Cinderella goes in, the more of a chance that that game becomes a blowout. And you're like, oh, like I can deal with a blowout in the round of 64 because it's like they're going to intentionally walk Smith. Makes sense because it's a double play opportunity here with Freeman. But I can deal with I can deal with blowout because there's like 4 games off at the same time. But that's the only one. LA 28 is going to be crazy. I cannot wait for that. I cannot wait for the Olympics in 28. I'm going to try and go. I'm going to try and save up and go. Favorite sports months out of December, March. Least favorite. Yeah, July's the least. Yeah, July's the worst. Just baseball. There's nothing else. I mean, this year, not as much because of the World Cup. So probably August this year. So I missed 1-1. Like in a World Cup year, I would think August is the worst. But July in a non-World Cup or Olympic year, yes, 100%. Super Bowl March Madness kind of a dead zone in sports. Not this year with the Winter Olympics, but usually it is, yeah. And there's a reason I always try and schedule a vacation between that. Freeman, fly ball, right field. That should advance Ohtani to third. That'll be the second out. It's underneath it. They're going to hold Ohtani. Wow. I am a bit surprised they didn't send Ohtani on that one. I would have sent him. Makes it more predictable. Well, too many upsets, right? That's the problem. You have too many upsets. You don't want a St. Peter's Elite Eight situation. July is for agency of the decision. Yeah, we do have that. Right, August have the preseason start, the soccer leagues and college football start at the end of the month. Yeah, the end of the month. Yeah. I would have set him there. February going to be epic. Yeah, winter games are going to be called all the days. I mean, probably not Sunday or Monday. We won't do Sunday, Monday. Dominguez in the pen. In World Cup Classic March, yeah, that's going to be fun. So the Winter Olympics, we won't do the Sunday of the Super Bowl, we won't do the Monday of the Super Bowl. So Super Bowl Sunday, Super Bowl Monday, we're not going to call. So Dominguez coming in, third pitcher used this inning. Face a 3-hour minimum. You have to do FIU, yeah. If you like what you see, hit that like button, subscribe, and sub us out on the channel. Try and grow this community even more. Appreciate all you guys tuning in for this one. Best individual season by a defender of all time. J.J. Watt, 2014. For me, that was insanity. Oh, was everyone's on birthday? Ooh, that's a good birthday present. Well, they're not as good as summer. I will say they're not as good as the Summer Olympics. Where was I watching the decision? I was watching in the basement of my parents' place with my cousin from Vegas, who came in for like 2 weeks, and my family, and we were debating at the diner right before. Like, we had dinner at the diner the night before. Or, not the night before, that day, and we were debating who was going to go. And I said Heat. I thought it was going Heat. My dad wanted it to be the Knicks, because New York. I thought it was going to be the Heat. Terrell Reeves, that's a good pick, too. It's a very good pick. Liverpool see March Madness. Well, they got underseeded last time. Maybe they got screwed. 10 in Camp Home, they get an 8 seed. Come on. Come on. Yeah, just sportsmanship. That's why, yeah. Bet a drunk dude next to me, LeBron, was going to the Nets. Oh. What I love is that in Empire State of Mind, Jay-Z says, if he's paying LeBron, I'm paying Dwayne Wade. And Pat Riley's like, bet on that. We'll get both. We'll pay both. Yeah, Deion Sanders 94 is another good pick. Yeah, Louisville got screwed bad, yeah. I don't think they watched the conference tournament. I don't think they watched anything. The committee sometimes makes you wonder if they watch college basketball. It really does sometimes. Dynasty World Series. Oh, that's a dynasty. Absolutely. 3-6? That's a dynasty. This way, at least. Not all the time is 3-6 a dynasty, but in this manner, yes, it is. Yeah, I thought 6 seed, maybe a 5. I didn't think an 8. I think it'll be a good team this year. Pat Kelsey's a darn good coach. I loved him at Winthrop. I can't believe it took him that long to get out of Winthrop, get out of Rock Hill. I would agree with that, Sports Talk. I don't think in my lifetime the best corner I've seen is Revis. Although Dion was in your lifetime. Dion was, I mean, it was a tail end of Dion. He played for the Ravens in 04-05. He was in your lifetime. But if you're talking like actually like lifetime, like legit their prime was in your lifetime, I think Revis is a 1 of 1. Sir Anthony Dominguez is the new pitcher. To Mookie, he's 1 for 3. He had the 2-run shot back in the 3rd. The 2-run base knock to really blow this thing open. Can he deliver again with 2 on and 2 out to potentially put this one on ice? 1-1. He's going to foul that off 1-2. Why is this 3-6 different than Blackhawks? 3-6? I think Blackhawks is a dynasty. I think Blackhawks is a dynasty. I don't think I ever said Blackhawks wasn't a dynasty. If I did, I was wrong. There's somewhere 3-6 is not. 1-2, but not this one. Now, Blackhawks was a dynasty. 2-2. Cromartie, very underrated. Especially the 07 season? No, it was 08. It was 08. Only see one winning opening ceremonies that happened. Missed 26 on Valentine's Day. That's 22 because of COVID, yeah. Oh, yeah, we're not going to be streaming the opening ceremony for the Winter Olympics this year, but because I need the audio for that. 2-2. Check swing. Did he go? I don't think he did. He did not on the sweeper. Full count. And now you have a head start. Runners will go on 3-2. Dominguez struggling a bit this postseason as of late since the LCS, a 5.4 ERA. Every year the committee always says, what, screw, like, crazy selection, crazy scene. Yeah. Give me an example where 3-6 is not a dynasty. I would say you win 2 in a row, and then you suck for the next. That's a ball 4 upstairs. I would say, let's say, I'll give you an example. Let's say, let's bet some more for the second time today. Let's say hypothetically, we're going to fiddle the years a little bit. The Marlins in 97. They run it back. 98, they win it all. Okay? 98, they win it all. Then they gut everything. Then they decide we're going to sell everyone. 99, 2000, 2001, they suck. 02, they win it all. That would be an example. Let's say, like, if there's, like, very different teams. 01, Hernandez in the dirt, 1-1. Bases full. Can the Dodgers capitalize? Something like that. Or I would say, like, let's pretend the Bulls never won any NBA Finals. 1-1, swing and miss 1-2. Let's pretend the Bulls did not win in 91, 92, 93, 96. Let's say they win 97, 98. And then their last place in 99, 2000, 2001. 02, they win it all. That would be an example. If you bottom out, if you win 2 in a row and then you bottom out, and then you win out of nowhere, that's not a dynasty. 1-2. Can Hernandez keep the line moving here? They got to the Jays' pen. Can Dominguez get the out to keep the Jays in this thing? That's what a big deal about Vancouver. Yeah, I get that, being in Canada. Swing and a miss. Got to chase the fastball outside. The Jays are still right in this thing. Hernandez leaves him loaded. Blue Jays bend but don't break with the pen. Dodgers get their first hit since the 3rd inning, but all for nothing. We go bottom 8. So, I'm spoiled. The first opening one I saw was Beijing. So I know it's counts to a World Dynasty by that definition. No, that's because they won 3 and 4. The Warriors also... No, I don't think... No, 22 counts. Because that was also the same core. Part of it was the same core. The other thing, too, with the Warriors is that they had finals win, finals loss, finals win, finals win, finals loss. Bad, bad, finals win. That's... No, that counts. That counts. Because that's you made the finals 6 times in 8 years. Like, that counts. Let's see if we never pitched yet. Yeah, that wasn't great. Also, you kept the same core. Like, you kept Steph. I think, like if you bond out 3 straight years, the roster is going to be completely different. Yeah, my first opening ceremony that I ever watched was Beijing '08. And ever since then, I've been disappointed with opening ceremonies. Because Beijing, yeah, I felt like the biggest in the world. Beijing '08 set the gold standard. Like, there's no topping. Just, let's not do opening ceremonies anymore. Like, at that point, just, that was the peak. That was the peak. 3-5 on the Giants is? I can live with that. I can live with Giants 3 and 5. Belichick got himself Lisa Lander? Yes, he does. He does. Like, Beijing '08 was the peak of everything. Every opening ceremony since then has largely sucked. Celine Dion was cool for 24, but that was like the only good part of that ceremony. Granted, the weather did not help. London 2012, closing was great. The opening sucked. Opening of 2012 was awful. The closing was great. That's how it should be. Sochi was too formal for 2014 closing ceremony. Yeah, Halloween finally gets a win against AC opponent. About time. Sasaki is going to come in. Sasaki replaces Robleski. And the goal for Sasaki, what happened in Beijing opening ceremony? Basically, imagine, you know, like the precision of military? Like when they walk in formation and all that? Imagine an entire ceremony like that, where everyone is like completely in sync with each other. But there's 5,000 people at the same time doing it. It is one of the coolest things you'll ever see. Sasaki is coming in. He has only pitched once this World Series. One appearance since October 18th. The goal, yet 6 outs. He's been money since coming back. He has allowed just 1 run this postseason, a .93 ERA. He went 3 innings against the Phillies back in Game 4 of the NLDS. We know he can go a long ways. Yeah, Beijing for offense, yeah, major upgrade. That one in the first strike, 100 on the gun, 2-1. Whew. Yeah, Beijing ceremony was... I'll link the ceremony, because it's on YouTube. It is the greatest ceremony I've ever seen in life. Pajas moves into right field, by the way. Fouled off 2-2. I mean, you had, like, people drumming all in beat at this. It was ridiculous. Worst summer games of all time. I mean, St. Louis 04, 1904. Athens was pretty bad. Athens kind of sucked. 2-2. Springer. Late on that one, and that's a base hit. Slow rolling ball down the first base line against Springer back from the injury, so you can't stretch it into 2. Still first base go, yeah, don't have the legs for that right now. Healthy Springer might maybe take set for 2. Closer, best pitching position for Saki? Absolutely. Absolutely it is. I'll send Lucas up, tying run at the plate. I got a February downtime between College Bowl and March Madness. Oh, I get that. I mean, Super Bowl is great, but I get that. February is not for everyone. I get it. Problem powered China, so they do something, they do it well. Yep. Yep, best of the Olympics. Yep. Always Olympic games ending in 04. Yep. Always that. Yep. Yeah, I mean, when China wants to, like, make high-speed rail and transportation and just change all the infrastructure, they can do it. Like, China, you put the best minds together. I mean, that ceremony was ridiculous. 1-0 the count. So, Lucas, 0 for 3 today. A good time to break the schneid. Not there. 1-1 the count. 21-4 Olympics going to suck? Yeah, they are. Bulls are undefeated 5-0. Crazy. Benefit being one person. Yep, the benefit and the curse of it, but it's one of the good things about it, I guess. It's that if something goes well, it goes really well. 1-1 outside 2-1. Against Sasaki, plenty of rest. He's pitched 29 pitches since October 18th. Tying run at the plate. Lucas watches that one outside. 3-1. And the Dodgers in a bit of a jam right now. With Vlad, might be one of the favorites for MVP this series, on deck. 3-1 in there for a called strike. 98 on the gun. If Lucas gets on, you got 2-1, nobody out. Down by 2. Tying run will be on board with Vlad coming out. 3-2. Fly ball. Center field. Underneath it for the first out. Nelson Vlad up. 5 outs away. The only question was, he could much more public domain songs. Yes. And there was a whole lip sync controversy too in the 08 ceremony. Like, intentionally walk Vlad? No, you don't intentionally walk him. You don't put the go ahead run on base. Rule of thumb is first base is occupied. You don't put the go ahead run on. Vlad 1 for 3. Takes that one for a strike. 0-1. See what Vlad can do here. Got a hit in every game this series now after a hit last time out. In the dirt, 1-1. Vlad 19 for his last 44. He's been playing very well this postseason. 432 since Game 3 of the ALCS. 1-1. Crowd on its feet. Swing and a miss on the splitter. 1-2. And Sasaki can go a long ways. Went 36 earlier this postseason. He is well rested. There was a lot of criticism that Dave Roberts took in terms of why Sasaki had only pitched one time this series. That one just misses. It's for moments like this. Why didn't go games 4 and 5? Save him for a spot like this. Sasaki started earlier this year. He went 98 at one point. So again, pitch count not an issue whatsoever. He'll finish the game. 2-2. Fouls it off his foot. Barring an implosion, he'll finish this game. Yamamoto under 100 pitches too, so he might be able to go an inning tomorrow. Knowing him, he could go an inning tomorrow if you need him to. In relief. Ideally, if you're the Dodgers, you want Yamamoto to go the distance like the last 2 games, but Yamamoto, Wroblewski, Sasaki, not a bad way to do it either. Full count. Inside. Yeah, no, I'm long yet. You and me both. Players don't score here. We'll see tomorrow night. We'll see. We'll see. We'll be on tomorrow night either ways. Just don't know which sport. 3-2. Vlad. Upstairs. Ball 4. He's fired up. He throws the bat down. They don't intentionally walk him, but they do walk him. And the go-ahead runs at the plate. The tying run on base. Least serving Hall of Famer in history. Is there going to have a mound visit here? Bryant Young's pretty bad in terms of Hall of Famers. Homer can take the lead. There you go. 4 is all 96. Yep, I was -1. Bichette. Hadn't played before this World Series about 2 months. Coming back from an injury. 2-time All-Star. Plays his entire career with the Jays. This might be the biggest at-bat I'll ever have in Toronto. Yeah, least deserving, Bryant Young, I would say. But go ahead, runs up. Best way to be a good closer is heavily lead. Yep. That's the best way to do it. Mound visit here. Again, they're not taking Sasaki out. Nor should they. I have someone warm up just in case, but he's gotten 2 of the necessary 6 out, or 1 of the necessary 6 outs. And in comes Bichette. And Vlad just telling the Blue Jays, just breathe. Deep breath, just breathe. Blue Jays, a darn resilient team. Down 2-1 in the series after losing an 18-inning game. Come back, win the next 2. Game 7 against the Mariners. Down 3-1 in that one. In the dirt 1-0. 3-run shot, make it 4-3. Being down 2-0 in the series there, going back to Seattle. Being down 3-2. They've come back. Can they do it one more time? 1-0. Yeah, 3-run homers are clutch 12 moments. Great combo, yep. 1-0. Bichette, swing and a miss. 97, 1-1. Remember that Bulls team well? It's a good time to be a Bulls fan. You were a Bulls fan in the 90s. Pretty good time. 1-1. I can't believe the Bulls are 5-0 this year. That one popped up. Foul. Is that getting on a play? It is not. Mookie has made some errors this postseason. Some howlers with the glove, but does a great job tracking that ball down, and that's the second out. Chester in hometown? Oh, that's awesome. 2 down, Varsho. Varsho hit the homer down by 2 back in game 1. The man acquired before the 23 season in that trade for Gabby Moreno and Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Gabby and Gurriel got the D-backs to the World Series in 23. Varsho got him to the World Series in 25. Hit a triple last game, swing and a miss in the dirt. Runners will hold. 0-1. Both parties very happy with the trade, obviously, but if Varsho can deliver the go-ahead shot or tie this game up, I think Blue Jay fans are more than happy with that. 0-1. Vlad's on first. Outside 1-1. Vlad on first, Springer on second. Happy Halloween. How's it going, Horizons? The Bulls for me was Rose 20 ACL. That's the Bulls for me, too. But I think the Bulls, I think mediocrity, and I think Derrick Rose. I'm glad the retirement's number. 1-1 in the dirt, 2-1 on the splitter. If he keeps fly moving, Kirk is up next. Two one. Line to second. And we will play the bottom of the ninth. Rojas. He's been tested today. These are not easy plays to make. They put him in at second instead of Tommy Edman to get a spark in the 9 spot. Hasn't worked out the way offensively, but defensively, Rojas, the veteran, the 36-year-old vet, doing his job magnificently. And the Jays will leave 2 on. And now the bottom of the order coming up for the Jays in the bottom of the 9th. You figured that was the moment. Hang on, just texted someone. Dodgers are fair, make it 7. USA. UNC wins. Yeah, Belichick's first win. I should also note, we have, if this ends in 9, we have 1 inning left for this to make the call. Ohio State, Penn State, Vandy, Texas, Army, Air Force, Navy, North Texas. Everything counts as triple. Every donation is multiplied by 3. I should also note, Titanium has spent the most time in front. So that bonus is now 40 on that. Got Mana in third, Michael in second, so that's 15 there. So that's where the bonuses are. For 114, Louisiana Tech. Sam Houston sucks. Are the Jets going to rally ninth? Oh, we've seen some stuff. I'm leaning Dodgers, but we've seen some stuff. Never say never. 2-run game, it's still well within the balance. We'll see if they leave Dominguez in for the ninth. Again, if this score holds, we're doing Game 7 tomorrow night at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. The first Game 7 since 2019, when the Nationals beat the Astros to win their first title in franchise history. Yeah, 30 donations on Ohio State, yep. Right now it would be 789, 706, 697. Now to be fair, Borger's playing a great series so far. Game 7 tomorrow will be 8 o'clock. Borger's having a great series. Zach will start next week? I could see that. Like, this is not this is not like a Dodgers bomb of the order. This is the... I mean, Jimenez is not great, but Borger and Clement can do some stuff. And Kirk can do some stuff. Kirk, Borger, Clement can do some stuff. Jimenez probably have to take out. You have to probably put on a pinch hitter like Schneider or something like that. Bassett, the new pitcher for the Jays. So allowed just one hit this postseason. 6 2/3. 0-1 the count. Used as a starter this season. MKI with a 5er, time for a comeback. Somewhat. Vandy, Texas. All right, we'll do it. We'll do it. 0-2 the count. You guys are coming hot tonight. I appreciate you guys a ton. 7:02 now on that game. Oh, no. 7:07. 7:12 is what I meant to say. 7:12 on that game. So it's a triple. 0-2. Muncy. 0 for 3 today. And has not been playing well by any stretch of the imagination. 3 for his last 29. Hitting about 100. Bassett last time out. 2 innings. 1 hit allowed. Pitched game 4 of the series. 0-2. Down low 1-2. You figure Bass can go a long ways tomorrow if you need him to as well. He was used as a starter. If I keep the pitch count down like 15, 20, he can go tomorrow. And that's a good start. Muncy, 3 for his last 30. Strikes out swinging. Start Wilson next 2 weeks and start Ewers after the bye. Have Tua stay home. Yeah. I don't want to have to pay Tua any money for injuries and whatnot. I want to be able to dump him as best I can. Just cut my losses. Florida's the best summer sports state. Yeah, maybe it's California. Yeah. I can see that. First pitcher Hernandez outside 1-0. The bottom of the order has not done much for the Dodgers today. Muncy 0 for 4. Hernandez 0 for 3. Rojas has not gone a hit. Emmett had a hit earlier, but 6 through 9, you're getting 1 hit out of it. Bottom of the order for the Jays, not bad, but the bottom of the order for the Dodgers, different story. 1-1. The Hawaii is the worst at winter outdoor sports. By far. By far. MKI with another one. One more for funsies. All right. Make it a bit interesting. Swing and a miss. 1-2. This is going to be a close to make the call. MKI now jumps into third. What that means in terms of XP bonuses. $5 bonus there as things stand. 1-2. Swing and a miss on the sweeper. Back-to-back strikeouts for Bassett. He's been sharp this postseason. Continues right where he left off. And we're glad for my Saturday night the teams are playing in the World Series. Yep. In comes Tommy Edman. Louisiana Tech pick 6. Jeez, it's just imploding for them. I would say probably the worst for outdoor sports, probably like Mississippi. At least Florida, you have the facilities. You have like IMG. You got the facilities. Edmund, left field, foul, 0-1. Like, Florida's bad at outdoor winter sports, but you have the facilities at least for training. Mississippi, Alabama, that would be worse. Titania with a 20, no Navy, all right. All right, throw 60 more bucks on Navy. Whew, you guys are insane tonight. And if there's a game you want to, or not a game you want, you guys are awesome. If there's a karaoke song you want me to do, I'll post it on Twitter. Basically, I do this thing every Thursday night called Live Band Karaoke. I sing with a live band. And you can have me do any song you want me to on there. Ridiculous to say and cancel from MTV. I was shocked that's all they air. That's literally the only thing they air. So I was shocked. I'm like, what are they going to air on that anymore? 0-2. Upstairs 1-2. You guys are insane. I love you guys. This is such a great community. You guys are awesome. I don't even know what to say. Like, if you haven't seen today's something, click from above. 1-2 the count to Edmund. The pitch. Chopped. Bassett does not make the play, but it's fielded by the shortstop. Jimenez, Vlad, 3 up, 3 down. Dodgers just 1 hit today outside the 3rd inning. But it might be enough. Yeah, MTV, yeah, it's over. MTV is over. Keep showing reruns of ridiculousness. They could do that. You'll go be QB2 in Minnesota next year. I mean, that wouldn't be a bad spot. I mean, we've seen him KOC revive so many careers at this point. Blue Jays have a chance to get the real life man on. I mean, Kirk, Barger, Clemens, a good 1-2-3 coming up. 3 hours to score 2. If not, we see you tomorrow night. Yep. It's like SpongeBob, Nickelodeon, Family Food, and Game Show Network. Yeah. Just don't do anything stupid. Final inning. Yep. And this is the last call, I guess. We're not doing OT tonight. VMAs lose the MTV in its name. I mean, they already have, basically. I mean, last one on CBS. That went well enough. I think we're going to keep it on there. Yeah, and this is the last call. Once this game is done. MK with $1. Appreciate you. Get you on the Vandy game. The second they stopped playing music videos, yep, it died. Right then and there. Just a slide to number 2. Still at number 3. Still at 3. Nope. You're only behind by 40 on the XP. I don't think anyone's catching number 1. It's going to shut down TV's cable channel? I think so. Unfortunately, I think we're heading in that direction. I think any cable channel that's relying on like 1 or 2 shows, like MTV was one of them, I think they're on thin ice at this point. Unfortunately. End of an era. Missed on the winter? Yeah. I've heard like around the Great Lakes. Pretty brutal in the wintertime. I would have experienced firsthand if it wasn't for Tom Brady breaking my heart. All those years ago. So this is, once this game is done, we're going to call it. No OT tonight. We'll do OT tomorrow. Unless that game goes like 20,000 innings. Take me to do a karaoke song. So $50, I'll do any song you want me to on this list. MK with the tour? Why not? Why not? Why not? It's a cultural artifact now? Yes, it is. Appreciate you as always, MKI. I'll put 6 more bucks on that. The bonus shifts as well. We have a challenge in the drag race, yeah. Sasaki got the first 3 outs. Can he get the final 3? You guys are awesome. I can't thank you guys enough tonight. Holy cow. Can't believe he basically does, you know. Yep. Here we go. Kirk, 0 for 3 today. 1 for his last 11. Takes that one for a strike. 99. We have never had a team win the World Series on Halloween. Dodgers 3 outs away from keeping that a reality. 0-1. Fouled off 0-2. Yeah, I hate wintertime. That's why I moved out to Phoenix. So I have to deal with it. Kirk. Did he get hit? Or is that the knob of the bat? They're going to say he got hit on the wrist. 0-2. Pitch gets away from him. Hits him on the wrist. And the leadoff man is on. And there you go. Yes, you can turn back time. Yep. November 1st will be your favorite day. I guess November 2nd, technically speaking. Yankees came in game 4 on Halloween. Oh, when it went to November. Oh, man. Crazy game. Crazy game. And Tech Jobs in Phoenix? Oh, yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot of Tech Jobs in Phoenix. Big selling editions of the 80s. I've seen them. Kirk's okay. The Jays have the tying run at the plate. Barger coming up. Straw is the new pinch runner for Kirk. So, the Dodgers also put Justin Dean in center field. Straw will be the pinch runner. A lot faster than Kirk, obviously. Next, coming back. Barger. First pitch. Fouled off 0-1. Barger, Clement, and then you figure pinch hitter for Jimenez. I'll claim Ain't It Fun. All right, we'll do that. We will do that. I'll put it in the queue. I'll put Ain't It Fun in the queue. Appreciate you. Appreciate you a ton, Titania, as always. You're amazing. You are just amazing. I love you, man. Thank you so much. It means a lot to me. All right, Ain't It Fun. I'll post it on Twitter whenever I get to it. Got some songs in the queue, but we'll get to it. Popped up into foul ground and out of play. 1-2. Into his best drive career, yeah. KOC, center here from year, yeah. 1-2. So yes, I'll do some Paramore. Paramore will be on the list. I've got, I think, like 10 songs in the queue for that. Should we'll get to Ain't It Fun pretty quickly, though. It's usually one that not a lot of people do, so. We'll see how it goes. Channel my inner Haley Williams. Great song. 1-2 the count. Just misses on the splitter, a bit outside. 2-2. If you like what you see, folks, hit that like button, subscribe. We got emojis in the chat. Whether you're a Dodger fan or a Blue Jay fan, we got the emojis to support your side. 2-2. The pitch. Into center field. That is going to go off the wall. And stays under the wall. That's a ground rule double. That'll be a ground rule double. But the tying run is in scoring position. We'll have to revert back. The ball got stuck under the wall. And now it gets interesting. The World Series winning run is at the plate. The tying run is at second. For Sasaki, had the 0-2 count on Kirk. Hit him on the wrist. And do you leave Sasaki out there? He's on 33 pitches. Again, that's not the issue. He has not looked comfortable this entire game. Hasn't even happened. I've seen it before. It's rare, but yeah. Did it intentionally walk? I would not. I would not intentionally walk here. And they're reviewing it. I don't think anything's going to change. The ball was pinned under the wall. I'm assuming the call is going to stand. And here we go. And again, every donation counts toward you make the call. Help me decide which college football game we're calling tomorrow. Right now, it looks like it's Navy North Texas. Sasaki is done. Are they sending Glasnow? Are they putting Tyler Glasnow? I think they're putting in Tyler. The guy projected a start game 7 tomorrow. I think they're putting him in right now. Glasnow is coming in. Should I come on for Clement? Maybe. Tyler Glasnow coming in. He will come out of the pen, projected to be the starter for Game 7. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Last time he faced the Jays, 4 2/3 in Game 3. 5 hits, 2 earned runs, 3 walks. Did not play the best, but this postseason, for the most part, he's been money. A 1.5 ERA over 18 innings of work this postseason. He was money to end the regular season. At a 2.49 ERA in September. The guy who's allowed just 3 runs in his last 21 innings of work. Kershaw versus Scherzer on the play for Game 7. Could be, yeah. Well, I think Ohtani's going to start 7. Ohtani would start Game 7. No, Clayton's not starting. I think it's going to be Ohtani. Clement, I would figure Schneider pinch hit for Jimenez. And then Springer. You're 8-9-1. I mean, outs, none. No outs. So I have the blue dots indicating outs. So we have none right now. And now it's chaos. Absolute chaos. Like I said before, Jays a resilient team. Down by 2 against the Mariners with their backs against the wall. To win Game 7. Down 2-0 in that series, 3-2. Lose the 18 game here, win the next 2. Now you're down by 2. The tying run is in scoring position. The Jays, 360 feet away from their 3rd title in franchise history. Their first since 93. All of Canada watching. Glasnow on the bump. Coming out of the pen. First pitch swinging. Clement pops it up. That's out number 1. Perfect start for Glasnow. Just his 2nd appearance this postseason out of the bullpen. 2nd appearance this season, I should say, out of the pen. And again, I would figure you were not having Jimenez up to bat here. I would figure Jimenez, that would be a mistake. Wow, they're going to do it. Holy crap, they're going to leave Jimenez in the game. 1-0. Oh, I don't agree with this. 0 for 3 today. 4 for his last 31. I'm getting a pinch hitter in there and figuring out the rest later. That's a fly ball. Out number 2. Look at the pickoff play. They will. Double play, and we'll see you tomorrow night. We will see you tomorrow night. The Dodgers win. They'll challenge this, obviously. What a throw and left. 2nd and 3rd, nobody out. 60 seconds later, you can hear a pin drop. As Barger can't get back in time. And you have to question Schneider. You put a guy in there in the 9 spot. And yeah, he's out. He is absolutely out. You leave a guy in the 9 spot who is 0 for 3 today. A guy who's 4 for his last 31 with the tying run at second. You leave him in. It's a fly ball for Hernandez to left and a perfect one-hop throw. And Rojas with the scoop. A masterful game by Rojas. His first start of the series. Takes over in second in place of Tommy Emma, moves to center. And Rojas. Some great plays. Now Glasnow will go tomorrow too. Glasnow only threw about 4 pitches. Glasnow did not throw anything. Glasnow did not throw anything. And for the first time since 2019, there will be a Game 7 in the World Series. I cannot believe they kept Jimenez in. Wow. Wow. One of the craziest endings you'll see. Second and third, nobody out. And the Dodgers win 3-1. Despite the fact that they got 1 hit outside the third inning, that crooked number was all they needed. Yamamoto gets the win. Goldsman the loss. Glasnow the save. And what a save it is. His first career Major League save. It's a darn good time to get one. First Game 7 on Saturday? I think so. First since they switched the format, yeah. Wow. Mind-numbingly dumb. Mind-numbingly dumb. So obviously tomorrow night we're doing Game 7. Do the Marlins impersonation? Yeah, well they made, yeah. The Marlins win the World Series, so. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I am baffled. Hit the ball well? Again, 4 for 31. I'm taking the odds. 0 for 3 today. Put a guy like Schneider, put in anyone else. You could hear a pin drop in the Rogers Center. That was a treat that quickly became a trick. Wow. All right, last call for any donations. It counts as triple. Otherwise, we are doing... Otherwise, we're doing Navy North Texas tomorrow. Florida, Georgia, 3:30. 8 o'clock, obviously, Game 7. It's not saying... I literally said at the time. Sports Talk, I literally said it at the time. I said, why did they not take out Jimenez? I literally said. Like, if you go back, I literally was saying I would think they take him out. I'm like, I can't believe it. This isn't second guessing. This is... You're leaving a guy that's hitting like 100 over the last, like, 10 games. It's a little bit different. It's a little bit different. This is not second guessing. This was first guessing all the way. Wow. All right, last call. I was your name, North Texas. I appreciate all you guys a ton. You guys came in hot tonight. Holy cow. Happy Halloween. We'll see you tomorrow night. Crazy, crazy game. Crazy series. 12 o'clock, Navy, North Texas. 3:30, Florida, Georgia. 8 o'clock, World Series Game 7. Yeah, they had teaser fans saying like that. Yep, so I hope that gets you. Appreciate you guys a ton. JG9 signing off. I'll see you guys tomorrow for a long day of streaming. Starting with College Triple. Navy, North Texas, the game we're doing. Georgia, Florida, Game 7. Appreciate you guys a ton. I will see you tomorrow night. Happy